Bookie. Good to see you. We got Stella, Afro, Intrusive. Kimikaze's in the Fashizi. Good to see you too. Um, we got our lady, Crafted, Fluffles, Raven, Joyfully, Gang. Yeah. Tracy. Why am I talking like that? Principal Todd, you know what? You're starting to get on my last nerve, old bitch. But thank you for the super chat, honey. You're a disaster. Tracy. Charlene. I know Charlene doesn't like Mariah Carey. I know people either love her or hate her. And I don't understand. Why can't there be somewhere in between with her? It's always love or hate. Hi, David Bookie. Good to see you, sweetheart. David told me to don't do a stream early at lunchtime because he was at the buffet. So that's why we're starting late. You can blame it on him. Anywho, all right, Tim, hello. Can you start the stream? We need all these annoying songs. Well, you know what? They're not annoying to me, and I'm the host of this. Okay? Come on, now. You want good music? Go to AJ's channel. She'll give you some weird ass. Man. Hey. Chanela. We got my asses dragging. Hello. We got A's in the Fashizi. Look at all you people complaining. Look. We got Cutie. Hello. Yap. Peace Frog. Hello. So, yeah, I know people either love Mariah or hate Mariah. And why can't it be just in between? Why can't it be some songs that actually, you enjoy? Because she does have a good voice. I think people don't like her because she's a diva and she acts very bougie. I'd rather listen to Slim Whitman, and that's a stretch for me. Yeah, no, you don't like her. I do. You love her? Like, my favorite song is My All. I love My All by Mariah. But I've always been a huge Mariah Carey fan. I've been a huge Mariah Carey fan and Janet Jackson fan, but Janet Jackson has been going lower and lower on my favorite list. You're not a fan? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But Mariah Carey, up until like my 40s, I used to buy every single album. Every album. So, Mariah, you rich because of me. And what do you do for me, Mariah? You don't even send me no damn super chat. You don't promote my channel. You ain't even a member. But you living in your damn penthouse up in New York City in Billionaires Row because of Huss. And you don't know me? You don't know me. It's all about the money. I'm so damn sickered. Oh, she was great too, Carrie. She had probably the best voice out there. And then Mariah Carey has kind of been like, I don't know, going lower and lower on the totem pole. I don't know. Is it totem pole or the pole or whatever? Because she's getting older. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Mariah. We're here to talk about me. Yes, we is. All right. I'm going to put the link in the chat for Carrie. And it is semi-open panel. So if y'all want to come up, I'll have to make that decision once you're backstage. And I would say you're more likely not going to be able to come up. But I'd still put semi-panel. Janet was right, David. Yes, she really was. But, people get older and they lose their, whatever it is. And she was the poop back in the 2000s. Yes, she was. I went to her concert. Mariah Carey, I still love her. I mean, not Mariah Carey. Madonna. Still love her. Yeah. So anyway, we're here to talk about I think she's way over. Which one, Charlene? Please don't say Madonna. Madonna is the. Hi, OGD. Oh, me too, Storm. I went to her concert, so I wanted to go to her townhouse to show you guys outside. I wanted to go to her area to show you where she lived, but we got to get that video sponsored. Because she lived on the Upper East Side. I live on the Lower East Side. Mariah, you think so, Charlene? Yeah, I know you don't like her. That's okay. We all have our preference. Madonna's face scares small children now. I don't know. I don't know. Madonna is just getting a lot of work done, and it don't look natural, and that's when something's wrong. I'm on television. Hold on. Hey, bro, I'll call you back. I'm doing the stream. Okay, bye. You know, Kris Jenner, she had a lot of work done recently, and some doctors are speculating that she spent about over $100,000 on her face, right? But she still looks good. She still looks kind of natural. You know what I'm saying? Madonna doesn't look natural. What's up, Michael? How many miles long is the island of Manhattan? Let me ask Siri. Hold on. Hold on. That's a good question. Hey, Carrie.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good. So Michael asks, how
Good.
many miles long is the island of Manhattan? Hold on. Siri. Siri, you there?
I'm here.
How many miles long is the island of Manhattan?
Manhattan Island is approximately 13.4 miles long.
Okay,
This is from apay2.org.
Okay, thank you.
That's it?
13 miles long, yeah. And it's flat, honey. It is flat.
Wow. I didn't know it was that small.
Mm-hmm.
With
Yeah.
so
Yep.
much lower.
So yeah, Kris Jenner got a lot of work done. It looks really
Oh,
right.
she got like recently.
Yeah, she got her face done, her neck, I mean, literally over 100 grand.
Whoop.
But she looks good. But Madonna looked good. She was in some award show, and she really looked scary. So I don't know. When you pull it back a little bit too much, and you can't move your face,
Yeah.
you
Sometimes they mess
you
it
know.
up.
Hey, Crapella.
Especially girls are getting that done at like a younger age too, and it just people need to hold off on that kind of thing until later in life, because it does give you like kind of like this look, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Like Kylie Jenner, for instance, she's had a lot done, and now she looks like she's probably like 40, and she's not.
Right.
And
She completely changed.
not wrinkles and that kind of thing, but it's the plastic surgery look that like a lot of these like Hollywood people get around that age, around the 40 age. So it's like now that they're doing it younger and younger, it's like the girls are starting to look older and older at a younger age. It's weird. And it's all like
Mhm.
you're doing it not to look older, but you look older. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I understand the little Botox in your mid 20s or what, especially when you're on television, you look at yourself, you're always on camera, you're like, oh my gosh, those wrinkles. And, people start talking about to get a facelift when you're like in your 30s and stuff, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But, my cousin's a plastic surgeon in Beverly Hills, and he does a lot of these celebrities. And he told me you need to do the Botox like in your 20s and stuff. Put little by little. This way, he says when you reach that age, you don't look super, super old. If you slowly maintain and come for Botox and things like that, you gradually, you know, age.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I don't know, but yeah, people are getting those jobs in their 20s, teens.
Crazy.
Yeah. All right. So enough about beauty and fashion. Uh,
Mhm.
so I feel like this is a very important stream.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Mhm.
so little birdie came to me today, who is very a reliable source and has always been a reliable source for me, and told me a little something something. And I feel like I have to share it with everyone and even possibly give an apology. So this low person, Queen Low or
Yes.
Queen Low King or whatever it is. Okay. So they've been coming into chat recently. And if you've noticed, she's new here. Okay. She was never in my chat before. But soon as this like drama between me and Hecate happened, she's been appearing more and more. So, first of all, I feel like it's like an enemy of an enemy is a friend type of a situation. And I
Yeah.
uh, also heard that um, she is a doxer,
Mhm.
big
Okay.
time doxer, and she is in discords being extremely messy, and also she accused that comment that she claims is by Hecate's daughter. That
Mhm.
Hecate said she slept with 16-year-olds in Canada, but it's not a big deal because A, it's legal in Canada, and B, it was only for work. So it makes it okay. And Lowe came up on panel and she said, yes, it's 100% true. She did say that. She says, I can prove it, blah, 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 blah. That's not true. Hecate never said that. Um,
What
there's,
was the proof that she didn't say? Like, where? How? Can you explain how that
yeah.
came to be?
Uh, is there anywhere that you can, let me send you, hold on 1 second. I need to
Y
send you a video. If you
Okay.
share it, because I don't know how to do it,
Yeah.
hold on it. 1 second.
Oh, I think is that the one that you sent
Okay, that's it
earlier
right there.
in the
Yeah.
private? Can you put it
Give
in
me,
the private
give me
chat
cousin.
or?
You got it too? I got it. I just sent
Okay.
it to Carrie. I
Oh,
just,
okay. Is that the same one that
that's,
Kimikaze?
yeah. So let me
Okay.
click on Kimikaze's. Hold on. Oh, damn it. I can't click on it because it's not highlighted on StreamYards for me to click on it. Damn it.
Here. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Okay, I got it.
Thank you,
Let
hon.
me share the
How dare
screen.
you run my channel? Carrie.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
All right.
Two doesn't differentiate between them, meaning that if you put in the prime symbol and look it up, it leads to her channel. If you put in the apostrophe, it leads to her channel. Here we go.
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go? Nope.
Got it?
Okay. So the only thing I didn't understand, what was all the prime this and that? Like, what did that mean? What does that mean? Do you know?
No. All I know is that comment comes from Hecate's daughter with an apostrophe, right?
Uh-huh.
So when you type Hecate's daughter with an apostrophe, her channel does not pop up. Am I understanding this correctly?
I'm going to test it really quick myself.
Okay.
Let me see. So if I put it in with an apostrophe.
So Kimikaze says it shows that the fake account that made the comment is bogus. Okay, right. And it's because of the apostrophe, right?
Okay. Well, I just did it with both ways and it came up both times.
It did?
Mhm. So I don't know. I mean, her channel has an apostrophe in it, right? So the one let me look at the other one that I was sent or whatever. Hold on.
Oh gosh.
I don't know. Why does this have to be this complicated? It shouldn't be this complicated.
Yeah, her channel has an apostrophe.
Yeah, it does. That's what I'm trying to figure out is.
But wait a minute. Hecate's.
Let me see the screenshot again. See, I mean, it looks exactly this. I don't understand.
Okay, so I just typed it in with the apostrophe too, and it did come up for me.
Yeah, and then I did it without the apostrophe, and it came up. It came up too, but
Wait,
I mean,
Kimmy, do you know much about this?
yeah, because if somebody knows and can explain it, like I'm sure somebody can explain this better than I can.
And better than I can. And if it's not true, I want to put this rumor to rest.
Right.
So
that's why
yeah,
I just want it to be. I just want to
I get it. I
have
get
it
it.
explained
Why?
that in a way that makes sense.
But
Just so that people like can feel like they really know and
all
have
right,
the
can we
truth.
watch can we watch that video again?
Yeah. Here, let me pull it back up. Because that's what I was when it the part, and we'll see it again, but when it's talking about prime this and that's what I didn't understand. Like I'm like, wait, what now? All right, you got it. Let me read.
Yeah.
Y'all ready? Here we go.
All right, facts do not cease to exist because they are ignored.
Doesn't differentiate between them, meaning that if you put in the prime symbol and look it up, it leads to her channel. If you put in the apostrophe, it leads to her channel.
Oh, at least.
Here we go.
All right, let's try searching for a without the prime apostrophe, which is not an apostrophe. I don't see. That's what I'm confused about. What is this prime versus the other, and what are we? This is what I need explained because I don't understand what this means. Like, what's the difference in prime? This is what I don't get. I'm gonna keep it going.
Okay, Storm says, Carrie, please check your messages from Cal on Discord. Dove Kitty, you're backstage. Is that really you? I can't just let you up without. I'm sorry.
Okay, and I'll check.
All right, so I misunderstood. So they're saying that it is her. It's her. There are two different symbols. Kimmy is saying. All right. So they're saying that with the apostrophe, it does come up.
Right.
It does on her phone with. Oh, you're on phone. Dove Kitty, is that you? All right, I can't let you up. I'm sorry.
You couldn't hear anything?
Huh?
You couldn't hear him or see him or whatever? Yeah.
No, like I feel like I can't let them up without showing for a quick second, right? And
right.
Yeah, no. If you don't turn your camera on, Dove Kitty. Yeah, so that's even more proof.
Let's see.
David, I'm getting confused too. I thought I understood something, but it ain't right.
I feel like I'm investigating these things.
I'm doing this because I want to put an end to that. Okay, so I want to make sure none of us are confused anymore.
Okay, so I don't see any proof in here though, Storm. So I don't know what. I'm confused. I tried to tag her to have her check Discord here. I mean, I see what's here. I just don't see where the proof it. Like what now? Oh, hold on. Let me keep scrolling. Why is this so complicated? Why can't somebody just tell me what the fuck is going on? Like I don't know. I'm gonna play it. Let's just play this
Duff
and watch
Kitty,
it
if you
again.
know something, yeah. If Duff Kitty, just turn your camera on for a second, and then you can turn it off.
Okay, it looks like
Okay.
what Cal is saying is there isn't any proof either way yet. And
Okay, Duff Kitty, are you there?
Yes. Two
Okay.
fingers.
Okay, I see.
Gotcha.
Okay, so do you know anything about this story?
I do.
Okay,
Okay.
Kimikaze,
I
I think might
absolutely
come up too. All right, so Kimikaze might come up too.
And it is me. Promise you,
Okay.
I'm not going to porn
No,
bomb you. It is me.
I know your voice. All right, so tell us what you know, Duff
Hello,
Kitty.
Carrie. Well, okay,
Hi.
so the whole story is that now we all know that Hecate, Azria, has 1,000 sock accounts.
Yes.
One's on Android, one's on a iPhone. The apostrophe is different on both types of phones. The only thing that you can see is that's different is that when she's on her iPhone, she doesn't use all caps. When she's on her Android, she does. Because last night she was in Tasha's thing, and she was not typing in chats, but that was her. So I'm just saying that account was validated that it was her.
Oh. It was her.
It's one of her stock accounts, yeah.
Okay,
And she
well,
can say all she wants,
I mean,
but
I haven't
no,
seen,
that's
and
her.
this is my, and this is my thing. If I see proof that proves that for me that it is not her, I will fully say that. But so far, I'm not seeing the proof that proves that this wasn't her. And I
Right.
don't
And
know why
when
that's so hard for her to provide if it's not, it's just like it shouldn't it seems like it's being made to be very complicated and it's not really that complicated. And what I
right,
also haven't heard is just her say whether or not like I've heard her say that, oh, this has been debunked, where she's never just flat out said that it wasn't her either. So that's like
it wasn't ever debunked. No, it was not, because when she used to hang out with that one chick group, I can't remember the name of them. Sean will remember. I can't remember. But and then Lowell, she also had shown that they had gone in and dug up and found out that it really was her. It was one of her sock accounts. And sure, she might have been saying some silly shit under her sock account, but the fact that she said it is just disgusting. Okay?
yep.
And then to try and play it off like you're just a socket, that it was a fake account. No, get out of here.
All right, now we
Man,
have
we all know what
Yeah.
hookers
And
do.
there's
Sorry.
just like yeah.
we have.
Right. Yeah.
All right, hold on. We have Kimikaze backstage. She says she has an opinion on this too, and she knows. Kimikaze, you there?
I'm here.
Hi, hon. How you doing? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while.
I know I've been sick.
Well, yeah. Anyway,
Oh,
You
I'm
know.
sorry, Kenny. Hope
It's
you're
all right.
feeling better.
I just want this stupid bullshit to end.
okay.
To accuse somebody of that sort of thing is so dangerous, especially in this community that we're in. We have so many other things to worry about. The prime symbol is not Hecate's account. There is no more. When you delete a sock account, it deletes. That message is a screenshot. So it's going to stay because it's a screenshot. The account is no longer there. It was made up. I watched everything go down in real time. That's all bullshit. It's all bullshit fed by somebody who wants to just cause drama. And that person is extremely dangerous.
Well, so
And
is
I am not
Hecate.
one. I don't get involved in drama, but I feel like I have to stand up and say something because this is really bad.
You do realize that she accused
Don't come at me
me of
with
being
no
a groomer
attitude.
and a child trafficker.
Okay.
I'm up with him. I'm in the same agreement with Timmy.
No,
I
you
watched
just
it
said
in
that
real
people
time
don't
too,
need to
and it
do
really
that.
did look like it was fake. Or at first it looked fake, but then
Listen,
it kept being
listen.
verified that it
First
wasn't.
of all,
I can
entertain-
tell you about these people. I have personally dealt with them when I came on YouTube first. When I first started my channel, I dealt with these people. They are ruthless, they are dangerous, and to spread rumors about someone, whether you like them or you don't, I love Hussy. And nobody's ever going to change my mind on that. He knows that. I like Hakate. I don't agree with 100% of the stuff that she says. I'm not going to sit here in front. She's over there. She's going to hear all of this live, just
no,
like
she's
I'm.
backstage. I'm not
Oh,
letting you up,
Hakate's-
Rhea. Yeah, because I asked you to come up and defend yourself before, but first I wanted you to address the Cash App situation, and you did not. And then you're
Okay.
going to come up here and yell at Carrie. That's not going to happen.
No. I don't think any. I am very heated, Hussy, because you know that I am not about drama. So it's more anxiety than it is anything. I don't get involved in drama, but this is nonsense. This is dangerous
Do you
and
think it's
nonsense.
nonsense when she says that I'm a groomer?
She says that we're predators.
I said
too.
that I don't agree with 100% of the things she says.
Yeah,
I just said that.
and she doesn't apologize.
But you're
and
very
she-
passionate about her being accused of
It's
it. but she's
anxiety because
accused
I'm not
of
on the internet 24 hours a day. I don't usually panel and I don't get involved in drama. I'm not playing. I'm not. This is just, should be a dead issue. Calling anybody, no matter who you are,
I
whether
agree.
it's you,
And it
Carrie,
should be
or
a
whether
dead
it's someone
when
else.
she accuses us of it.
I don't agree with it. I don't
It
agree
should go
with
both
that.
ways, is all I'm saying.
What?
Okay, well then it should be stopped on her end as well.
I agree with that, but I can't stop anything. I am going to stand up and tell him, Hussy, about what's going on because this can affect his channel. This is what I told him. I am going to tell you the truth because I always
Yes.
tell the truth. He can't have people in the chat saying, oh, there's CP in a Discord. There's no CP in our Discord. I've been there since day one. There's no CP there.
Okay,
There never
so
has been.
Hold
That's
on.
dangerous for me.
Right. That's not true. Apparently, I think Lo is saying that there's CP in a Discord that Azria has. So that is not true. Okay? That is not true. And I'm going to.
I don't know
I'm
anything
going-
about that. I haven't
Yeah,
said
we
that,
haven't
and I don't.
spoken about
That's
that.
not.
Yeah. Amaya.
Lo
anything to
was
do with
saying
me.
it in your chat, Carrie. Lo was putting it in your chat.
In whose chat?
In your chat, in your live, she was saying that there's CP in the Discord, and everybody's like,
In
"What?
my
What's going
chat
on?"
during my stream?
Yes. Today, one of the streams, I saw it. I saw
then
her
I
saying
will-
it.
Then,
I'm not saying. Listen, when
then
you're
why didn't
streaming,
you,
I
why
get
didn't you
that.
just come and talk to me and tell me that?
I'm telling Hussy, and it
I
just,
mean, I'm
just came up.
hydrator.
Hussy, did I or
But
did
you're
I not
very,
have a
you're
conversation
very
with you?
passionate about this, and what I don't understand is why you
Yeah,
don't
I'm very
care
passionate
that
about
she's
accusing
doing this
somebody of something
exact
that they're not.
thing to me.
We're trying.
Exactly. So why don't you feel that way when she's doing it to us?
You don't. This is the first time
She's
you've ever
doing
heard
that
it. I
very
don't. I
thing.
do feel that way. I don't think that it should be that. I don't think anybody should be accused of that. Why are you assuming that I don't feel the same way on all ends?
It feels like you're coming at me. It feels
You're
like you're
spreading
angry
a
with
lie.
me.
You have
How
a
am I
platform where
spreading a
hundreds of
lie?
people. You have a platform where hundreds of
I
people
cannot
tune into
control
you,
what everyone says in my chat.
but you can stop it.
People can
We're
say their
trying-
opinion.
that's
You
what
can
we
stop
want.
it.
Okay, hold on, Kimmy. I see you're very passionate, but look, we are trying to fix this problem here. So we have to be able to communicate to fix this. There are still people.
That's why I called you today.
I know.
Was today
and
the first
didn't
time I
want-
talked to you?
Yes, and I didn't say your name because you wanted to be anonymous, and now you don't want to be anonymous. Okay.
No,
But
I don't
nobody
care
is
for
trying-
telling the truth.
I know, but nobody is trying to say that she is a predator. I'm ready to apologize.
No, I
I
know
didn't
you
get
are.
the apology from her. Carrie didn't get the apology from her. It should
I
be
understand that.
You know
I
what?
understand that.
It's we've been taking the same bullshit.
I completely understand it, and there's some point it has to stop. Those kinds of names can ruin lives. I understand that.
Can I ask you a question? And I'm not trying to get like nasty or anything.
No, you guys don't argue, please.
No, I'm not going to argue. My
argue.
anxiety is getting the best of me.
It's just
because I care for you both a lot.
I know.
So you know that she's made these accusations against us, correct?
Yes, I've heard it. I've been around. I haven't been around for the couple of weeks. What is it?
You were in her chat just a little while ago, right?
Yeah.
When people are saying all of these things.
I stopped in. I said, hi, I'm not in the chat because I'm working on a project. Just like I told Hussy today, I haven't been around.
Did
but
you
no, I
you
didn't
were in
see
the chat that these things are being said about us by
No,
her?
I did not see anybody say Carrie is a groomer. I did not say that.
Did you know she had said it?
I have. Yes, I have.
And did you say anything to her about it?
She's been live. I haven't had the opportunity to talk to her. I called Hussy because he wasn't live. No, I haven't talked to her.
Okay.
She's live.
Okay.
Dove Kitty?
I don't think that any of this is right, Carrie. I don't think that it's right on your end or her end. Meaning like her calling you that and
I'm here.
all of that.
I haven't said that there is
this.
anything definitive about her, and I've made that clear. I said this.
No,
was
I
what
heard
was
you
given
say
to
that
me.
until you hear
You hear me,
otherwise,
Hussy?
you're not going to apologize.
I said until I hear otherwise, I can't say whether it's true or it's not true.
Well, you're hearing it now. It's not true.
But you're just saying it's not true. I haven't, like, nothing has been proven.
But you know what? The only person that's saying whatchamacallit different is Dove Kitty. So Dove Kitty, what do you have to say about what Kimikaze is saying?
I'm honestly, I mean,
we and
I'm
Carrie
not trying to start a fight with anyone, to be honest with you.
Fighting on my panel.
I don't want to fight. Listen, seriously, like my anxiety is over the roof. I don't talk like this. I'm not this, like, I'm not this person.
This is not you. I know that, Kimmy. That's what I'm saying. If you feel this passionate, I need to listen to your passion and what you're feeling because, well, you've been around, kind of like me.
I watched all of that whole entire thing go down. They came after her because of
I hear your actual opinion without having any judgment. And I'm not going to be like, oh, you're fucking wrong. No, I'm not doing that. Oops, sorry about my language, darling.
No. So, but Dove Kitty, you were around, right?
Yes.
You were in Hecate's. Do you remember when all this went down with the SJ thing or SJM thing went down and, they were all like, Hecate was going after all of them, like Ariel and Papa Kilo and all that?
Yeah.
That's when all of this started. And then Hecate was, hanging out with the heathens. I don't know if you know Curl Connections.
Oh, that's the group of girls I was trying to talk about with one show.
Yeah.
They were the ones that ended up going ahead and saying, no, that was actually her sock account.
Right. And then they retracted everything.
Well, I mean, because if she's smart enough to delete stuff, well, then they can't have the ultimate proof because nobody thought to archive the crap because nobody thought that this would go down the way it did. Like all of a sudden, everybody in on the internet are PDFs. And you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, I don't like her using that word. I hate it
I
when
don't either. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. There has to be some sort of like,
sorry
there
if I'm
has to
yelling.
be
I'm not
complete proof. I'm yelling either. I'm talking to my phone. I have my earbud in. There has to be complete proof of something like that because it's dangerous. It's absolutely dangerous. And when all of this,
accusing me of it with no proof,
and that's dangerous as well. I just said that.
I have no clue why anybody would accuse you of that, Carrie. I see nothing of that with anything that I've ever seen in your Discord, in your channel, anything.
It just feels like people can come at me about anything and no one really cares, and I can't ever say anything. But if I say something about someone, it's this huge deal when all I'm doing is asking for proof.
I don't give a
Right,
shit what
right,
you
right.
say about like Shani and all them. Like, I don't care about that. My whole thing for and I'm sorry that you feel that way. Like, I'm coming at the situation. Okay. So again, I talk to Hussy thousands of hours. He knows I am a complete wimp. I don't like the drama. I don't want to be a part of it. Let the professionals handle it. So coming up,
We're not
I'm like,
Professional.
I got,
You're a professional.
no, seriously, like
I love that word.
I'm not confrontational. So this whole entire
Right.
thing has me bugged up because my whole reason for doing it is seeing that somebody was in Hussy's chat saying that, she's a predator and there's CP in the Discord, that he can get in trouble for that. It's his platform.
And
He's
so can
responsible for
Timmy.
doing that. I'm not talking. That's not the point. I already told you. Now I'm getting pissed. I already told you that I agree with you on that. Both ends are it's not
But you
right no matter who's
support
saying
her.
it.
But you still support her, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like yes. I don't agree with that. I can like something and not everything.
Do you know she's threatened to send people to my house to wreck me and my husband?
Wasn't somebody doxing her in your Discord?
Does that just no? Nobody did. Nobody was doxing her in my
But if you
Discord.
dox someone, isn't that opening up to danger?
Nobody
I
doxed
don't.
her.
Okay.
I never seen any doxing in Carrie's
All right. Well, then
server.
there's no doxing. No, I don't agree with
I
being
mean,
threatened.
Don't
No, I absolutely don't agree.
tell me
And
what
if I'm going to be put on the stand like I'm a third grader, I'm really going to get pissed.
That's
I
what
have
you
a
were just
level
saying.
head.
Listen, Kim. Nobody. This started because of Low. We are not.
It absolutely did.
It
Right.
started because
So-
of Hecate, because she accused us of that before Lo even came into the picture.
Right. So
Well,
you're
that-
fighting with someone
Let
who
me
hates Hecate, who now knows that she has somewhere to go to feed you stuff that is
The
not
same way
correct.
half of the people that are in Hecate's chat right now is the same exact story.
All right. Let me speak.
You have the same kind of chat,
Okay,
though.
we are
Everybody,
not
when
gonna
you
fight.
go on, they talk about her.
Let me speak. We are not going to have a fight amongst one another because of Low. We are doing this stream so we could put this rumor to an end. Okay? All we are doing is asking for proof so we can do that. So fighting with each other because of something that Low said doesn't make sense to me. Your anger should be with Low. Saying that this stuff is dangerous should be directed to
is.
Low because Low is the one saying it,
It
not
absolutely
Carrie, not
is.
me. The only one using the P word is Hecate and Low.
Absolutely.
Okay? So we
I
are
agree.
not to blame. I
I'm
literally
not.
told you I was going to do this. Listen. Now I'm passionate too. So listen.
All right. All
Trying to
right.
figure this out. Okay. The only people that are being accused of predator stuff is me and Carrie. We're not calling her a predator. So if this
I
is
understand
dangerous,
that.
it's dangerous for her too. So when you
Right.
say, oh, is this kind of a dangerous degenerate? Hey, Jeffrey, she is, because I don't want us to fight with each other when we are all trying to be on the same page.
I understand that. I told you I'm not in for I'm revved up right now because most of it is towards Low. She's not here right now. But I don't want when I say I don't agree with it either way, I mean I don't agree with it either way. So to
Okay.
be
And I just
question is like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, kind of poking a little bit. That's how I'm
yeah.
taking it.
Okay. This
That's
Oh,
isn't directed. This isn't
wait. Why
directed
is
at
any
you.
of this going towards Low? Because she improved stuff, or I mean, I'm
That's
just
what I
asking
mean.
a simple question because I was
how long have you
sorry.
known
My
her
son's
though?
been
Have
sick
you seen
today,
the
so
way
I was
she
making
moves?
him food. You know what? I just don't really. I've seen her around, but I don't like participate in
Right. She's
anything
kind
that
of
she says.
destroyed
I
quite a
see
few
stuff. I
communities.
don't. I'm a professional lurker. Okay.
Also, let me make this very, very clear. I have blocked Low. Okay? Low is blocked. She's not welcome here anymore. Whether it's true or not, the fact that she is very messy and she does, destroy channels and stuff like that. And the fact
But
that
see, this is the thing though. I haven't seen proof of that, and I don't feel right really like going that hard on this person before like this whole destroying channels thing. Where's the proof that she's destroyed anyone's channel?
Go look at Curl Connections, The Heathens, Sunshine. I think it was Sunshine 2.0. Like there's plenty of things. There's a lot of lore behind her, Carrie. I'm literally trying to tell you to watch your back.
And
Watch how she
I am
moves.
completely
That's all.
open to any kind of information about
Yes.
anybody. I really am.
I'm
Nikki
like, this
too.
is one of the things, like I told Hussy on the phone. I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm really like, seriously, like I don't normally do this. I told him to tell you to watch your back. I'm not here to argue with anyone. I apologize if I came off that way. I'm telling you that this person is dangerous. She has wrecked communities.
Well,
And the problem
I really
here,
feel that Hecate is dangerous as well.
and I respect that you feel that way. I respect that.
She is 100%.
I totally understand where you guys are coming from. You're on that end of it. I completely understand. I'm not taking that away from you. I'm not here to say, be BFFs. I'm not here for that. I'm here to tell you that this one particular person is not a good person in your camp. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Nikki T, you said Lo is a liar. You let Lo say that in your chats. Azria would never allow that. Azria is a known liar who has said she would lie. She would call Department of Children and Families and lie to Department of Children and Families if she needed to take someone down. She's fully admitted that she would lie. So she would do things like that and is doing things like that.
Listen, I cannot help what someone in the chat says. Okay? I cannot. But she can help what comes out of her mouth. And
I understand that.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to everyone. But she has called me a predator.
I'm talking to you.
I did not know that was the first time I spoke to Lo. Lo came on my panel and said what she had to say. Azria was backstage. I was letting her up intermittently with GP, and I was going to let her up to come and defend herself. I had no clue what Lo is going to say. She came back up and she's like, let me defend myself. I said, answer the Cash App question first. And she left. She doesn't want to answer the Cash App. Azria, I never said those things about you, and I'm nice enough to try to figure things out and give an apology to you, okay? Because I need to know for sure whether it's true or not, and that's what we are trying to figure out. So there's no reason for us to fight. Azria, the only problem is you. You are the problem. You throw around these P words. You say that you are going to go after people in real life. You go IRL. You dox. You say that you're a degenerate and you threaten people. You call GB a predator. You accused AJ of cheating on her husband. You called Carrie a predator.
She accused me of cheating on my husband and my husband cheating on me today as well. She's accused me of all kinds of stuff today.
Go to send your friends from Florida to Carrie's house. What the hell did Carrie do to you to deserve all that?
Because someone said something she didn't like in Discord. Not doxed her, because someone said something she didn't like. Not me.
Why is she in your Discord even looking at this stupid shit? I mean, no offense, but
she's got people that she obviously sends to, learn to look up stuff or whatever.
Yeah, there's people that are sending her stuff on Discord.
And you're taking
it out of context. Yeah, and even with that, somehow the story has turned into that she got doxxed. She did not get doxxed.
I have no idea. I never see proof that's as much as I know.
Or my community doxing anyone, not even Rev and Shani. I have never done that. I'm not about that, and I wouldn't allow that. If I saw people doxing, it would be a problem. Well, all that was talked about was that she had been doxed because she doesn't stop talking about that. And that's
oh my God! So you've been doxed. You're on the internet.
I was doxed a month into doing this. I was doxed a month into doing this. I've been doxed.
Yeah, exactly.
So many times on here over the last 3 years, which is exactly why somebody
either Jules or Toasty.
I don't agree. I just want to put this out there. I do not agree with calling people names, especially ones that can actually change their life in a very bad way. And I don't get down with the doxing. We're here just to talk shit on one another, whatever. You guys are in
I'm getting
drama.
my charger. I'll be right back.
All right,
Okay.
you guys are into the drama. You guys, you've dealt with that, Carrie.
To
You've had
watch it.
plenty of experience with the drama, and that's not a dig. I'm just saying you've had the drama, and you
Right.
know how it goes, right?
Mhm.
So it's not right.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that
I just want
what is
everybody to be held to the same
it.
standard.
But that's what I didn't talk
Exactly.
to her though. She's live.
No,
She was live.
I'm not directing that at you. I'm
No,
saying
I
in
know, but
general, this is a problem because it's like certain people can do and act however they want.
I don't
Other
think that
people
though.
can't do anything.
I don't
And
Well,
think
it's
that's
that.
weird.
Carrie's right though. They come at her for the same things they allow on their own chats, their own discourse, their own,
I mean,
whatevers. Okay,
Well,
Azria,
they do.
Azria had a guy, this Greg guy on panel today on her channel. He's a white guy. Used the N word. Didn't have a problem with it.
Exactly, Greg.
well,
Didn't
what
care.
I wasn't. Was not in her chat today. I didn't hear that. I'm not saying that it didn't happen.
And I'm
I
not
wasn't.
directing you either.
No.
Please,
What
you know what I mean? That's what I have the problem with. I'm not saying that this doesn't need to be called out when people if somebody lying about something like somebody being a predator or a groomer or something like that's a problem and needs to be handled. I just think that
It
it needs
should
to be
be.
handled across the board. You know what I mean? And nobody should be doing it. And if somebody is doing it, people should stand up and say, stop.
Right. Yeah, I agree. And that's what we're
Well,
trying.
like for the reasons that Hussy was called that was because he was vlogging his meal in a restaurant.
I
Like, are
was
you
there with him
serious?
through the
That
whole thing.
does not make him that.
I know. That's why I came to him today because I've been with him for years. I went
Me too.
through the first court case. I went through the second court case with him. I've been through this. I have seen him go from hussy to crying to being a nervous wreck, all because he was being called these defamatory things. That's why I went to him today. I told him on the phone what was going on. I told him to tell Carrie to watch her back. I am not saying that, calling people names is, it's okay. Letting you know that this whole thing, having a platform, you do have a responsibility. And to share things and stuff like that when it's false information, I'm going to let you know.
And I
And
think
I don't have a way
I
of
just
getting a
want
hold of you, Carrie.
what I'm saying though is, and I guess the reason why it rubs me the wrong way is because I literally just saw you in Hikate's chat and all of these same things are going on.
I was
And
literally
that's
just
what
in there. Absolutely, I was in there. I
so it
didn't know
just
Hussey
feels
was going
like
live. I was cooking dinner.
it just feels like you're coming at me for things that
Not,
you're not
because you
coming at
shared it, and I want to tell you that this is wrong from a person that's wrong. I'm not coming at you to body slam you. I'm coming
no, I
at
don't
you to
mean that
say
either.
this is what's going on. I had a conversation with him earlier today, and I specifically said, tell her to watch her back and just watch the way she moves. This is not a person that
But,
you want to deal with.
But do
And
you
that's the
feel like
person you're getting
she has a
information from.
platform.
But
Why should
I
she
do
have to
feel
watch
like
her back?
Hikate
The
then.
other way.
Oh, okay.
do you,
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Well,
but
you know
Yeah.
what?
do you
Carrie has the freedom of speech to listen. She's the one that digests it and she processes it and she takes from what I've watched and observed, she doesn't always take anybody at their face value as far as any of that stuff goes, but she will listen and hear it and store that information.
And I
And,
literally
that's
said
the
that
sign of a very good content creator, to be honest with you.
I'm
Because
not taking any of that away.
every time Carrie says something and somebody comes at her about something, Carrie constantly shows the receipts. That is the one thing I respect about her. She
I give respect to that
constantly
too.
shows the
But let
receipts.
me ask you something. If you digest something and you have the receipts, like a screenshot is not the receipt. I had the video and Hecate, has shown that in the past. The video
And you know
that,
what? I almost agree with you about how she kind of like maybe jumped the gun on that.
but
I do agree.
and
I'm
that's
sorry,
fine
Carrie. I
because
do
I
agree
get
with
it.
that.
It's drama, but
Yeah.
that's why I went to Hussy and told
Right.
him, don't have this in your, in your chat. Like, because I'm out for him. Like, I mean, I'm like literally on his side. You know what I mean? I don't want him to
Right.
get in trouble.
And
And because I know Carrie Panels and she's involved in all this stuff, I told him, pass this along. Let her know this person is dangerous.
you got to think outside of the box, Carrie, as far as if you want to go at Hecate or defend yourself against her slanderous crap. Okay, you're
All
gonna
right,
have to think
guys, hold on one
way
second.
different.
First of all, I want to say thank you to the person that said send the super chat. I really appreciate it. And Charlene just gifted 5 loudmouth
5 memberships.
Thank you so much for your support. Whoever got the membership, say thank you. Otherwise, she's regifting it. Yes, thank you, Charlene, so much. All right. I am not under the impression that Carrie is trying to extend or not put this rumor to an end. I don't get that impression. I think that she is ready to hear what's going on so she can do it too. I do believe that. I don't feel like she's trying to continue with this. I don't. Do you?
No, Carrie's about the truth. I will give her that. And if she finds something's wrong, she comes on. She's like, no, no. But again, yes, she also needs to be a little weary about who she's taking information from. I will agree with Kimmy on that. Definitely.
And Stella in the chat, you said, Carrie, is it worth losing your new channel because you want to get at Hecate? Go after her in a less potentially dangerous way. How is that how am I doing anything dangerous to her? She's threatening to send people to my house.
People are out
there.
there.
Yeah, Hecate is being more dangerous than anybody. Get out of here. Sorry.
And I literally made it clear when I showed all this on my stream, when I showed that screenshot, because people in the chat were saying this has been debunked. Like Stella, there were people that said that, and I was like,
not the ones calling her a predator. Do you realize that? We never said that. This is what Lo said, and I think this is what Kimikaze means when she says Lo destroys communities. Like this is literally everybody's fighting, and we don't have a problem with each other.
No,
we didn't. No. So she's the problem.
That's what I mean. You have when you have someone new come around,
but I don't think I'm not going to go that far though to say that Lo, because I feel that Lo might be part of the problem, but so is Hecate.
I didn't say she wasn't. I didn't say that she was.
But I'm saying
100% correct.
People going at each other and stuff too. It's not all
this.
Right.
Well, I told you. I mean, I said what I, I'm telling you what I know, and just
yeah, do with I do actually appreciate the heads up. I just wish that
do too.
We all everybody to the same standard. That's all.
Why do you keep insinuating that I don't?
Because the way that you're coming at me,
I'm not coming at you. I already explained that I wasn't coming at you.
No, I don't think
you're
she's
saying that, but it doesn't feel like that, and it feels like you're very angry and aggressive towards me.
No,
nobody else, and I don't really understand where.
I don't my tone has not changed throughout the whole. I haven't changed. I'm not coming at you. I will say it the third and final time. I'm not coming at you.
When you go and watch this back, you'll see what I mean. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, Kimmy, you did sound a little bit aggressive, but it's fine. You know, people get passionate when they're talking. So I don't think that you meant to be aggressive, as you said. I think you were just being very passionate because that's kind of how you are.
One, I don't get involved in drama. Okay.
Exactly.
2, I came up because I had a conversation with my friend today to tell him what's going on. I don't like doing things publicly because that's just not who I am or how I roll. You come to my channel, I don't have drama and shit like that. So I'm putting myself out there publicly to tell you that this person is a dangerous person. If you feel as though I'm coming at you, I apologize. I'm not. This is how I am.
I can ask
this. So I think you have the same issue that I have.
Sorry,
Sorry,
go
Trey.
ahead. No, you're fine. Go ahead.
I think that Kimmy has the same issue as I do. Is it's the tone of voice thing. I have no control over tone of voice, and people take me wrong all the time because of my tone of voice. Like if I sound angry, it doesn't mean that I'm angry. You have to listen to my words. Forget the tone. And that's what I'm going with Kimmy, because
Okay.
she's speaking facts and how her feelings are, but I don't think she's trying to be angry or aggressive.
No,
I mean,
I'm
that's
not
just
at
my
all.
opinion.
Let's just
Right.
say, let's also remember 16 is what's the legal age of consent, right?
In Canada. Well, I've been told mixed things about that now, so I don't know if that's
Does
true or not.
anybody know? Storm, you're in Canada. Do you know?
I mean, half of the southern states, 16's consent. So, I mean, what does that matter? I mean, think
Because then
about
if
it.
that's the case, then it's legal.
But
It's
even if
We
it's
have the
legal,
That's
Romeo
not.
and Juliet
No,
laws here.
no.
We have the
It's
Romeo and
legal in
Juliet laws.
some states here. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like there's some states in the in the USA that says that it's legal. No, that's not it.
Georgia,
And if you've
Tennessee,
been
Alabama, Mississippi, Missouri, it's all legal. 16
right,
and up, like
which is
it's all
pretty
legal
effed up.
there.
So
Yeah.
here's this is, let me say this. You guys haven't followed Hecate like I have, right? That we can all agree on that. I've been
Well, I don't
up
know.
and
I've been
down,
watching
and
her from the
so
get-go.
then with her saying that, because she
It's
jokes a lot.
I'm not saying it's not fucked up. I'm just saying for Lo to call her a predator, Azria, calm down, because at the end of the day, you're saying that it's legal in your country, wherever.
Did she
Never
say it?
mind.
Because I don't know that. I
I
can't
don't know. I
stand.
don't
I
know.
can't stand firm that she said that. What I do know she said is that because she's joked about it thousands of times, that she will get an ID from someone and they better be of like, she wants them old and almost dead.
can I
Because
ask you a
that's how
Painting
she
question?
itself
rolls.
is a predator type of thing, but that's a different story.
Can I ask
I'm
you a
not going to try and
question,
call her a
Kimmy?
Yeah,
PDF.
Carrie, ask a question. Hold on,
Oh,
Duff Kitty.
Um,
sorry.
so knowing what you know now that we've told you, do you still support Hecate?
Who are you asking, me or
Yeah,
Duff Kitty?
I'm asking
Yes. No, yes, I do support her.
you. Okay.
I don't agree with everything she does, just like I don't agree with everything Hussy says. Like I won't agree with, I don't blindly follow someone 100%. I can make up my mind and decide on what what I support and what I don't. If there's a subject Hecate is talking about, I don't go in this. She knows this. I don't go in there.
But she's accusing your good friend of being a predator. That's pretty severe.
And I didn't support that. And she knows that. I have had a conversation with her when all of that went down. I do not agree with that. Again, I don't agree with what most of it, like most of the people are, but that is not, this is not about like who I support or whatever. This is about me telling you someone is dangerous to keep your eyes out. That's all.
But don't you
If you don't like if you don't like that I support her, that's fine. That's okay.
I just feel that I'll be honest, I feel it's hypocritical. That's what I feel.
Then
I feel
I'm a
like you're
hypocrite.
very angry and passionate about this over here.
Don't call me angry one more time, or you're going to find out when I get angry. I'm
okay?
seriously, I'm like, it's really, it's not nice.
Yes.
It's
It's
really
the
not
tone of
nice.
voice. You
And
guys
is that
just
like
don't
what
understand
does that
because she's
mean? What
like
does
me,
that even
probably tone of
mean?
voice.
That I'm
Because it's
gonna
going to
find
piss me
out.
off. It's going to piss
Okay,
me
well,
off.
I'm not happy either. So I mean, I
But
don't
I'm
know.
not,
Kimmy, let
I'm
me
not
tell you
coming
something.
at you.
Kimmy, I love you. But you gotta. She feels you're angry. She has a right to her feelings.
And I apologize. How many times?
I don't know.
I
She still feels
did
angry. I understand.
All
But
I did was say that you're angry.
hold on.
That's not a diss or anything.
But
Like that's
Kimmy,
not
But I'm
me.
not angry. I'm just telling
okay,
you what it
listen,
is.
let me speak. I think Hecate is equally, if not more dangerous than Lo.
Yeah.
She is doing the same damn thing Lo is doing.
I understand that. That's how you
No.
feel.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Now I'm getting upset. But am
I'm
I right
sorry.
or wrong? Am I right or wrong?
You're not wrong.
Exactly. So why can't you support Lo the way
You
you
can be
support?
right and
Why
wrong.
can't you support Lo the way you support Hecate?
I'm not supporting Lo at all.
No, but you're saying that you do support Hecate, some of the things.
Some of the things I do enjoy her content. We've talked about this.
So
You
why
know
can't
that.
You're saying that we should get rid of Lo because of the
Right.
one thing she
I'm not
said.
telling you to do that. I'm telling you to watch your back.
But can
Well,
you
then
tell
I
me-
guess I'm telling you should watch your back because
Okay,
you're around
hold on,
somebody that's
Carrie.
dangerous.
Hold on.
There you go. I will.
Okay, I am watching my back for Lo. I am. But can't you also tell people to watch their back for Hecate?
If that's what you want me to do, sure.
No, honey. I don't want you to do
I
anything.
don't talk to any other creators besides you.
I know, but I'm just saying, obviously, Hecate is a problem. Isn't it fair to say to people that you should also be very careful with Hecate because she will dox you, she will threaten you, she would lie to CPS, she will do.
I mean, she
she's a
said that she
degenerate
dox you
liar.
if you dox her.
No,
Like, no,
no.
she did say that that's what she said. I don't know, but that's what I heard come out of her mouth. If you
She
dox
might have
me,
said
I will
that.
dox you.
She might have said that, but okay, forget about the doxing. She threatens people. I mean, maybe you're not at that point, but I feel like it's valid for Carrie or me because she called me a predator. That's not acceptable to you.
No, and I had that conversation
And
with her when
she
all
cares
that went
about
down.
kids so much, right? And she cares about kids so much. Meanwhile, she's threatening to send her and people to Carrie's house that live in Florida when her kid lives in that house. She's just.
It's not
saying,
right.
no,
That's not right. I'm not saying that it is.
know
I
you're
don't
not saying
understand
it.
where
I mean,
you
it's a false threat.
like.
Carrie. I mean, we all know that. There's no way. But
I'm just saying they're both.
Also,
what I'm saying, Kim, is not disagreeing with you. What I'm adding to it. I'm saying Hecate is equally as dangerous. That's all I'm saying.
she
And I
is
have
dangerous.
to say, based on my experience with her, lying to CPS is super dangerous. Calling someone a predator is super dangerous.
That was my whole point of calling you today.
I know, and I'm not mad at you for that. I'm not mad at you for that, but you have to understand, Carrie is pissed because she called her a predator.
And I can understand why she would be, but I'm not like I apologized 4 fucking times that I was not coming at her, body slamming her or being angry. That's not me. But I'm not going to, oh, well, I'm just going to pull my support for Azria. I'm not going to do that. I enjoy her content. I don't agree with a lot of the things she says. I don't know what more I can say about that. But if I see other things that are going on, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to call you and tell you, hey, this is what's going on.
I'm not trying to see, unlike Hecate, I'm not trying to pit the two of you together. Hecate, that's what you do.
I don't think that.
Oh, no, Hecate probably is going to say that. Hecate, I'm not calling you a predator. You called me a predator. Lo said what she said, and I'm trying to put that to rest. That's all we're doing. And no, you're not coming on my panel. You can defend yourself on your own panel. You have proved to me that you are a degenerate. You have said you are a degenerate. You have caused a problem between me and AJ. You have caused a problem between AJ and her other friends. You've literally called
all
all
do
of
is
us
scream
predators.
over everybody anyway.
You know, there comes a time where you just have to cut ties with a person. I don't care if like one person is just funny and I do enjoy a certain thing about that person, but to see over and over again that they are a problem, just like, it's enough. Hecate, it's enough of what you're doing. You said to AJ, give me 3 days to talk to you in private and you will never speak to GP or Hussy again. That you're not dangerous? You're not a piece of shit? Hecate, you are a piece of shit. I hope you do take me to court. I really do.
Okay, Hussy, you forgot who she's also teamed up with. So
I
they
didn't
want to
forget.
take
I'm not
Girl
talking
World.
about
No,
that.
that
I didn't forget about that. I didn't forget about that. She is a piece of shit. Listen, Lo is a piece of shit. So is she. So is
I'm
she.
talking about the other Indiana cunts.
Oh, yeah.
Because she has teamed up with them. And they want to burn Girl World down like they think they can. Because they're just the almighty.
Wow,
And they got somebody on her side.
she's
You know
in
what
the
I'm saying?
private chat swearing on her kid's life that she's gonna sue
Fuck
Hussy.
off.
Don't
can
swear
sue
on
me
your
all
kid's
you
life.
want.
That's not nice.
You can sue me all you want, bitch.
Good luck.
I am going
I
to
hope
sue
you have a lot of money, Ezra.
I did not call you a predator, bitch.
Why would you ever swear on your kid's life? That's crazy to
The
me.
same kid
Well,
that
that's nasty.
claimed that you
That's
did coke
disgusting.
for. You can sue. Honey, you're gonna get a bigger countersuit. Okay? You're gonna get a bigger countersuit, bitch. Get off my back. Get off my back. All right.
I mean,
I'm
okay,
done.
now in defense of Kimmy, and this is my thing.
What'd you
Okay,
say,
go ahead,
Hussy?
Hussy. Sorry.
She can go fuck off.
Of course you can. But I wanted to defend Kimmy just for a second. Not against either one of you or anything. But I'm not quite sure that Kimmy's actual a supporter. Because she says she likes her content, some of it, which I do too. Like when she does No Madness or Breezy.
Right.
Yes. Right. That doesn't mean, I watch you too, Hussy. I watch Carrie. I don't support everything that you say and do, but it doesn't make me not want to watch you unless it's something very egregious,
I don't
which
care who she
Kanye
watches.
does. Oh,
I told her in private that you can watch her. That's not where I particularly draw the line. I draw the line with other people. But I have my boundaries too. And she said,
right. But, and sometimes though, Hussy, think about it. You need friends that watch that content to let you know what might have been happening or what was said. Because that's just the way it works. Not all of us can be watching like 4 different live streams going on at the same time, doing all this bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, but it just doesn't work. And I rely on you or Carrie or someone else. Fresh Garbage. I know nobody likes Fresh Garbage. I kind of do. I think she's pretty down to earth. But like you can't just expect your followers to just watch you. It's okay that they watch other people. They might not actually support them, but they might watch them.
I'm okay with
And in
that.
fact, a lot of times you interact with people in their chats just because these are people we've been talking to for years. You see what I'm trying to say? It's not about that person or that content creator. It's about the chatters, the people in.
You're going to get blocked after I rip you a new one. Y'all believe Lo. I literally am saying that there's proof that it's not her. Okay? I was trying to listen and hear whatever the video had to say so I could debunk it. Your screws are loose. If I wanted to continue that narrative, I would not share that video with Carrie. I would not share it with you guys. And most of you are still saying that y'all are confused.
And I'm still confused, but I took my post down either way. By the way, before this stream even happened, but because it's not worth it, right?
A lot of
the only reason that I shared it at all when I got it is because of the things that she has been accusing me of. So
I'm
of course,
sure
when
that that's what it was.
sends, stuff like that, I'm going to look into it. And like I said, I literally said, this isn't proof, like this isn't definitive proof. And if there is proof that it wasn't her or whatever, that I'm open to that. And that's
Can
all I
I
was asking for.
well I appreciate that, and I like again I just can I ask how would you find proof on that? Like if the video wasn't there or whatever, like where, because I don't want you to think that I'm
Well, the reason I was
lying to you
thinking that
guys.
no, the
No,
reason I was thinking there was
you
proof was
tell
just
her.
because people
Why
had
would I not
told
want
me
you
that
to
it
have
had been
anything to do
debunked.
with Hussy?
So when it first, like when it was first talked, somebody said, "Oh, well, this has been debunked." I heard that very early on. So I just said, "Can someone lead me to the proof of that?" That's all I'm asking for, or whatever. You know what I mean? And the first thing that I've gotten, like as proof, definitively, one way or the other, is that video that Hussy sent me. And
There
I
is another out there, and
okay,
I will look for the stream
yeah,
because
because
they
I
actually
wanted
retracted everything. So
okay,
when the heathens were around, I when I came on, I like it's my anxiety, it's not anger. When
no,
I came on,
I understand.
so when I came on, I said that Pearl Connection, do you know who they are?
No, I don't.
Okay. So there was a group of girls, Erie
Mhm.
Pepperoni, Sunshine, Curl Connection, and I forget the other girl's name. She's Ozzy's Kitchen now. Anyway, they were on panel. Lo got involved with those girls. They would do a
Okay.
weekly stream. They were all, like sisters and all this stuff.
Mhm.
Lo gets involved, and there goes their whole entire show. Like they all got into a fight because
Is
of
that what the clip
Discord
in the video?
nonsense.
Is that what the clip in the video is from? Is there
No, that
children?
clip is from Boobies, the
Boo
channel
oh,
Boobies.
but I mean the clip of her on panel with people. Who is that what you're talking about? Is that like the group that you're
This was
talking
in an
about?
S Jam. The comment that you shared on your community post was a comment that was made in S Jam's chat.
Okay.
That screenshot is where that came from.
Right. I'm talking about
In
like there was a clip in that video and Lo was on panel with like some other girls.
some of the girls. Yeah.
Okay. So that's what
They're no
so those are
longer
the people
around.
that you're talking. That's who you're talking about though, right?
Right. So
Okay.
they're like no longer around, but there is a clip out there that they said, "Hey, this was wrong," because there was one going around for a long time that it was well, actually it's been researched and it's true. It's not true. They went and backtracked and came out and said, "This is not true. We didn't fact check this. We should have done better," and all of that.
Erie Pepperoni is my guess, or
Erie
goes by
Pepperoni was the
whatever
one
now.
that was like, "It's been fact checked." And then
Yeah,
they came out and said, "No, it's not true." So if I
right.
find that video, I will forward that to Hussy so you guys can look at it.
Yeah, that would
And
be
no
great.
offense, Erie has been an issue for years. She's always been not trustworthy. She's just trash. Sorry. So like when Azura was going after her, I was kind of like, hell yeah, let's expose her. Like she keeps trying to run away from communities and start new communities. I've watched it for years. She's the one that helped Gary get taken down. Not that I cared, but whatever, because I wasn't really a big Gary fan. But like, yeah, when he teamed up with her, yeah, that's when he lost his shit. That's when he lost everything. I
Yeah.
mean, that's true. That's the truth.
They're
Yeah.
they're the whole group of them they're not dangerous. And listen, I know everybody, like I'm not reading the chat because coming up here, I put it out there and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, you're protecting her and not anything else." I'm leaving it at this. Hussy one, I want to apologize to you for being, passionate and anxiety and seeming like I was aggressive because I would
Aw,
never disrespect your panel. I adore you and you know that.
Thank you.
And that's not ass kissing because I told you earlier today as well.
$100 PayPal will solve the problem.
You can kiss my ass.
oh my God, stop it.
You got a better chance of getting pregnant.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
I've been trying, honey.
but my main thing here is that I don't think it's right for anybody to be called a predator or a PDF. I don't agree with any of that, no matter who you are or who's saying it. It's not right.
I think
When
we all could agree to that.
I think so too.
I
But
think-
when I saw things going down with you and having some people in your chat, I just wanted to let you know that these people are not good and that they can potentially harm the others that are in chat. Whether because I know Carrie has a lot of her supporters in chat and they probably hate me right now, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. I
No,
wanted
they
to
don't hate
stand up and do the right thing and tell Hussy what was going on and to tell
No one
you,
can hate you.
to give you the heads up, because I don't have contact with you.
Yeah.
So there was no reason, there was no way I could get this information to you and say, hey, and I'm not going to go in a comment section in a text and say, you know, like you should remove this, because text is black and white, right? You don't, even though I came in hot and I was like all, you know, freaked out, I'm going to take Xanax after this, don't worry. But you don't get the infliction in the tone. So I didn't want you to like see me say a comment and say take it down and you think like I'm coming at you or whatever, because I wasn't. The whole entire time I was not. But if people think
No,
that
I didn't think you
I'm
were.
whatever with
That's what I said. I think you have an issue with the tone of voice too sometimes. Even though you might
well,
have been
no,
a
I know
little bit
I'm
aggressive,
loud.
but it wasn't. It was more passionate or emotional, not aggressive. And yeah, because I have a horrible time with tone of voice too. Always have my whole life. So I got it. No, I understood you right away.
Joyfully, there's
Sorry.
something from me. Oh
Okay.
no! Wait, joyfully, what did I do?
And I'm
Wait,
hoping that I'm not offending Carrie in any way because I'm not trying to,
no.
Carrie, I still stand up for you. I was, I can't remember whose chat I was in, but
Oh, not me. Okay,
that
thank you.
Messica, she was like just saying all kinds of shit. And I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think so, bitch.
yeah,
You
she's
know,
being
like,
real wild right now.
and I don't need to defend you, but I'm just like calling out the truth as far, excuse me, I'm yelling. Like, she's talking about how your Discord is
Thank
so
you. I
messy. And I'm like, oh, like hers have never been messy, all 3, 4, 5 of them,
Yeah,
So then I
that's
told her to
the
hush. Yeah,
yeah,
I told
that's
her to
the
hush.
thing about all of it. Like, I get it. Like, not everyone's gonna like me, right? But I don't like being accused of things that I didn't do. Number one, and
Exactly.
it's just like some of the things they do. It seems like they try to take it to another level, and I don't understand why it's got to go there either. But like threats and stuff of violence, like that's never okay. Like, never.
Right.
And
Well,
it just feels like, I don't know, some people get away with a lot. Whereas if
right.
can you
And
imagine if I
you know
get
what?
got on here and
I
threaten
was never
somebody
your
in his
biggest
family?
supporter. I was never your biggest supporter until I seen a couple of things, and that was like a year ago. And I think it was on Bat's chat, when Rabbit Bat, when you
Yeah,
guys were still friendly, and I
yeah,
apologized to you. And I
yeah,
did that on purpose because, wow, you know what? I had thought this is what had happened this whole time. And then I seen proof that that's not what happened.
And you're just
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
enjoy yourself. Stella, every day you come in here and you try to poke at Carrie.
Uh-oh, hold on. Somebody's ringing my doorbell. I'll be right back,
Okay.
y'all.
All right.
Well,
So yeah, listen.
ring my bell. Ring my bell. Sorry, Hussy. Nah.
Could you
Things
contain?
you like that.
Can you contain yourself, please?
No,
What are you trying to do? You can't be me.
what?
All right.
I'm not.
Uh,
No, that's me.
Yeah,
In fact, I was around when that song was actually made, so shut it. I'm way older than you.
I think it was in the early '70s, right? Because I remember that song when I was like not even 10 years old.
You can ring my bell.
Those were
Ring my bell. Mm.
listen.
Ring, ring, ring.
I am not saying anything. Okay. Uh, I do believe flow is a problem, 100%. Okay, because I just got another message. Let me read it to myself. Let me read
Okay.
it to myself, and I will not going to say who this person is, but I've known them for
What
probably.
does read it to yourself mean?
I'm gonna read it quietly.
Like if you're gonna read it, then you read it.
Hold on.
How about I just like yeah. I guess that would be the word.
Hold on.
Never mind. I'm messing with you, Hussy, because I was trying to get us some lightness going on and some smiles.
Okay. So
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
okay. So I am going to say
Oh no!
this person that I trust as much as I trust Carrie and Kimmy, they said that that was a troll account.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. That was a troll account, and they're saying that Kim, and I don't think Kimmy ever speaks to this person. Okay, and they're saying 100% that screenshot was a troll coping Hecate's account, copying or whatever, copying, blocked her and said that thing about sleeping with a 16-year-old. So it wasn't Hecate that said that. Okay. So
Right.
Hecate, this is now two people that are saying it that I believe. And yeah, I am going to apologize that I never called you that.
Dude, all right. So I just texted Michael, by the way. Y'all
Thank you, Wafta, for being a member, boo.
need to stop harassing people by ordering shit and sending it to their fucking house.
Don't tell me you.
Oh God! What? Who sent what to your house?
Because somebody sent pizza to my house just now.
Oh.
And
Right.
we didn't order it. So I feel bad for the pizza guy because I'm like,
Oh,
like-
wasn't prepaid?
no.
No.
Oh.
And maybe it was the wrong house. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
it seems weird.
Send me a veggie pizza, please and please. I love veggie pizzas.
I'm just
I
think
actually.
I'll just to put a special note.
And I'm not saying that I
Yeah, that's like total bullshit. Like that's just
And I
stuff
believe
that needs to stop.
Well, I don't know any place that doesn't make you prepay. Unless you're a regular customer,
We
like
always
they'll be
do.
like, okay, yeah, COD is fine, but only because you're a regular customer.
Yeah. That's how we always do.
Call the pizzeria and just be like, do you have whatever their voice was, it a man or a woman? Maybe you can track it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
By the way,
in order through DoorDash, Uber, or any of those places, you have to prepay for that shit. I don't know how they're getting away with that.
a lot of pizzerias,
Honestly,
they deliver their own stuff. They don't need.
the only person that gets away with that, to be honest with you, Carrie, and we've seen this in real time, is that bitch Azria, or not Azria, Anja. Sorry,
Oh God, yeah.
Azria,
That's what,
Anja.
yeah. People do it to
Yeah.
Shani and Rev. People do it to Shani and Rev like constantly.
I wouldn't be
No,
surprised.
but those bricks and all that shit was prepaid, and that's why it was sent
Great.
there.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
that's
understand
why
why they're sending it.
I almost thought that it was just, some like Michael may have ordered it. I would have probably just went.
I kicked her off by accident. Damn it.
So this, oh, whoops.
Carrie, come back. Damn it. Hold on. That was me, boo.
Ah.
Yeah, here. All right.
So, like, is this somebody trying to prove that they know where you live? Like, that's just rude.
Well, they've already doxed her because,
I know. I'm just saying. I don't know where she lives. I don't know what state she lives in. I'm not asking that information. I don't care.
Yeah. All right.
Hey.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for giving us your thoughts on this. And you are always welcome to come on again. Okay. I'm going to let you go now. Have a good night, sweetheart.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, hon. All right. So we're going to let her go. Kick from studio. Kick. Can't. Oh, don't tell me I fucking dropped Carrie again.
I don't see anything.
Oh, Carrie, I'm so sorry. Wait a minute now. Now I feel like AJ. I have to navigate. I have to learn. Oh, hi, my strawberries. Hold on. Who's the hell is this? Psychic Dashton? Carrie, is that you?
Yes.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
I accidentally clicked out a minute ago. I don't know what
Okay, so yeah, and I want Kimmy to know that when she did tell me about Lo, I went and I blocked Lo with her on the phone.
Yeah.
So, Kimmy, I don't want you to think, oh, now this person is telling you you believe them. Now you believe
No, I didn't.
you.
Listen, you and I have like we have a relationship offline, and that's just how it's probably going to be from now on, because like this whole thing is just there's no reason for any of this to be happening.
No, because it's hurtful it's damaging to be called a predator.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
okay,
For everybody involved.
right, Hecate, so you need to stop it too.
Yeah.
You need to stop your shit too. So I am debunking it here on this platform. I don't believe it. Okay. And if you guys are not fully convinced, it is your right to continue to do research. But between the person that sent me a message on Discord and Kimikaze, I am going to take their word for it.
Okay.
I am. And
That's fair.
everything is good between Kimmy and Carrie, right?
I have no problem with Carrie. And I never, like, I didn't in the beginning. I really did have best intentions to let both of you know that this person is not great.
Yeah.
No,
I believe you. I believe you.
Yeah.
I do.
Kimmy,
I
thank
don't
you
think you
for
meant
letting me
anything.
know. And, I do appreciate your. Who's this psychic Dashton?
Wait, is he backstage?
Yeah. And so is
Well-
Camnian. Who's Camnian?
Oh, he's cool.
Oh,
But
really?
I mean, I haven't talked to him in a while, but he's not like somebody that's gonna horn bomb or anything like that.
Camnian, you're backstage?
I am. I believe I am.
There you
Okay.
are. Yeah.
So you know Carrie?
Yeah.
I do. I used to mod for Carrie as well.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So do you have anything to add?
I have to add that Dove Kitty, take everything that they say with a heaping bowl of salt. They're the type of person, the type of Karen that goes on to Facebook news sites and like lies about their life and stuff like that. They're insane. Don't trust anything that they say. I have watched you. I think you know that I have watched some of your streams and enjoyed them as
I
well
have
as
seen your name
Carrie's.
in the
And
past. Yeah.
yeah, and sorry, I have just kind of like hovered. I was supposed to get in for a meeting. The meeting's canceled. Now I have other things that I have to do for my workday, but I'm hanging out here just because of the sort of interaction that I'm seeing between things that I agree with, don't agree with, and the type of verbiage that's being used and the emotions that are coming out of just apparently essentially like one bad actor, which is like Low. And it's like we can kind of like section off things, like we can just completely cut off like Low easily, easy peasy, because obviously they're garbage. And then kind of like shift away from like Low, and also Dove Kitty for that matter.
All right. So Camnian, Dove Kitty is backstage.
Mm-hmm.
So since you're talking about her, she feels like she has to come up and defend
Oh
herself.
yeah, bring her up.
Are you okay with that? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dove Kitty,
Yes, hello.
hi. Did you want to say something?
I mean, I'm not haven't been on Facebook for like 7 years. I don't know even who you are.
But you've been on YouTube and Reddit, as you know, that I can tell.
On what? Reddit? Yes, there is a Reddit thing about me because
No. I mean, you have been.
2000
No, you have been on Reddit.
What?
You've been speaking about me on Reddit. It's been months and stuff. I
No,
don't care, but it's in the back of
absolutely
my
not.
head. Okay.
Not proof. I need receipts because I don't go on Reddit.
Okay.
So that's lies. First off,
Okay.
I do not go on Reddit.
Okay. Hussy, can I
I
ask you
was
something? Can you actually
voted
just
on
kick her
Reddit.
back backstage so that I can kind of talk about the whole like low, like
Sure,
the
but let me just say
everything?
something.
That'd be great.
Well, and then
So-
I'm going to interrupt. I'm sorry, because I'm going to actually jump down. I I
Okay.
don't
I will
normally
mute
like.
while he explains where I'm at.
How did
Okay.
Okay.
what
Kenny,
I'm
thank you for
sorry.
coming on and feel
not
better. We
calling
have
Dove
Low
Kitty anymore.
backstage. Low, you are no longer welcome on my panel. I have been called predator, pedophile, chomo, all this shit. I do not accept it. I do not like Hecate at all. But I do not believe that you have to smear someone just because.
Oh, I don't agree
he's-
with most of
Okay,
Hecate's
so
approximations of things. To
yeah,
be
I don't like her.
honest.
But you know
Yeah.
what? I'm not going to accuse her of something that she's not. So we are going to ban you. And then we have, who do we have? You are not coming. You
Oh, Lord.
definitely for sure are not coming. Kicked from the studios. Go and have your fish and chips in the UK. All right. Camden, did you want to talk? Because Duff Kitty said that.
I'm gonna hop down.
All
So
right. Feel better, hon, and
yeah,
we'll talk
I'll
later.
keep you posted on everything that I'm going through, and we'll talk
I'll help
again.
you.
Okay. Take care.
All right, you guys, take
You're a
care.
sweetheart.
Bye,
All
Kimmy.
You
right.
are a
Bye-bye.
sweetheart, Timmy.
Okay. All right. So now we have.
Well, I don't even know who this person is that's talking to me. And Hussy, I can't talk in your chat because I'm not a member. So that's why I came
Oh,
back
okay.
up, because otherwise I was okay, that you dropped me and everything.
No, I don't listen. I'm glad you
whatever,
came back up
you know.
because he's saying things about you, and you have a right to
I,
defend.
I have no clue who this person is. I am not on Reddit at all. I had a Reddit post made about me about 3 years ago. That's as much as I can tell you.
That's weird.
Okay, Camden, what do you have to say?
It has nothing to do with Dove Kitty. Honestly, like she's sidelined. I don't care. It's really just more like, yeah, I don't agree with what Hecate is saying in terms of the approximation of like trafficking and stuff like that. I do
Okay, so
really.
you were just like making shit up about me and came on Hussy's chat to do that?
I
Like,
just said
what?
I don't like. You're not a factor into why I came up here. You just happen to be up here and you just didn't shut up. So I'm just trying to talk to Hussy and Carrie for like a second here. The issue
Wow.
is the issue kind of
Wow,
is.
you're rude as hell.
Okay, let him
I
speak.
was not talking. In fact, I wasn't even on panel. I never interrupt. And when I see that I'm interrupting, I shut the hell up because I don't want to interrupt Carrie, didn't want to interrupt Kimmy, and I definitely didn't want to interrupt Hussy.
Sure.
So,
Thank you.
wow, you're just being a rude ass.
Thank you for your contribution. So
You're
kind of like
welcome.
the issue is the emotional state of like a lot of people. Like
You
reactors
just
want to react.
accused me of writing stuff about you on Reddit.
The issue
So
kind
how
of
about we go back?
All right, Dove Kitty, I'm going to put you backstage, and then you're welcome to come back up. Go ahead, finish your point.
So the issue is kind of like how everybody is like a reactor essentially. Everybody wants to react based off of their preconceived notions or their experience and stuff like that, and that really is emotionally evocative. And so while I don't necessarily agree with Hecate, I can also understand how every single party in the entire like sphere of wanting to get out your reaction isn't always going to be received the same way by everybody else. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't think that Carrie is a predator or a groomer, but I do think that, yes, it was inappropriate that, Will came on with TJ and stuff like that, because if there's ever a notion that you might be exploiting a situation, especially when it involves somebody that's like young, just say no, just say no and stuff like that. And it's difficult for me to kind of rectify how I want to feel about Carrie, because she's somebody whose streams and commentary I've enjoyed. Her coverage of Shani and Rev has been something like valuable in terms of contributing to like our understanding of how deep the lore goes with like Shani and stuff like that. So I have always tried to separate like my emotions and stuff like that. And of course, who my partner is. That's Nikki T, and she
Oh,
speaks
that
her
bitch.
mind.
I'm sorry to say, but she's a bitch.
She's she's somebody that I love.
Okay.
The whole kind of thing is that emotions change, You know what I mean? Like you could call her like a bitch, but I think like the other week you were like, no, Nikki, you were great. Emotions change because emotions fluctuate. And when it comes to like reactors, like they speak and they expound and they just go with like all of this fucking energy, like every single time. And like nobody takes a chance to kind of like pull themselves away, pull themselves aside and kind of like assess the situation and then like look at like who is actually like really like the bad actor. Do you know what I mean? Like when it comes to people like Low, it's like that's fucking frustrating because you see them come in and keep poisoning the well over and over and over again. Um and now Carrie is like relying on Low for these things. And it's like I just like want Carrie to just go back to her like just
I'm
cover Shanny and Rev.
I'm not relying on Low for anything. She just sent those, or they sent those because this is what they wanted to send. And I was just looking into it. I'm not like relying on her for anything.
Okay, but when your audience members and people that are like involved in your channel and like like your audience is saying that stuff's not true, and then you're responding here with Hussy, like ultimately, like up on a tier, like up on a platform, like, well, they're guilty until proven innocent. You
That's
know,
not
I
what I
don't.
said, though.
It's not what you said, but it's
And in fact, I said the opposite of that. I said that I wasn't going to be convinced until I did see proof.
proof of the opposite.
No, proof either way. Proof either way. If it wasn't her, that could easily be proven, right?
It's well, I mean, if listen, that's another thing too. It's like we
And
go
she's
based,
also accused me of being a groomer and everything with no proof.
and I don't
By the way,
agree. And
Carrie, let me make this very clear. Carrie never called her a predator. I never called her a predator. So when she says either way, I have to agree with her on that. Same with me.
Mhm.
I've never called her that.
Yeah, it's a very unfair thing to call somebody, right? Like
Yeah.
but again, it's like all subjective. You know, it's something that somebody might do, and they might think about it like later on, like, oh, I misspoke, or oh, I chose the wrong word, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. What the thing that I'm having like an issue with Carrie is like, um, I do care about people, like ultimately, and to see them kind of like play into the drama and say that, you know, like that's like you could just ignore it. And it's like, yeah, I know, like fucking I'm sure Hecate's probably called me a predator or a fucking furry. Sure. And I just fucking disregard it and shit like that. I don't expound upon it. It's just like not really like a
I
thing.
was just going to say that.
I'm not sure though that I understand the point. So what are you saying? I just shouldn't be talking about it because I'm there. Like she's literally doing 12-hour, 24-hour streams talking about me the whole time.
Camden, do you realize that she's putting her
She's
record?
accusing my husband of cheating on me. She's accusing him of being abusive to me because of a story I told him about him putting his knees on my arms when he tickles me.
She's putting up her tickets, her traffic violations, her moving violations, like she's literally doing a deep dive. It doesn't work that way in this kind of a community where you go after someone all day for 3 days in a row and then you can't respond or you can't debunk something.
Well, you
That's
got me
not-
there. Like, I don't really understand what this is in terms of like a community. It just seems like a bunch of people that are chronically online, and there's totally more of a fucking opportunity to just get away from those people that are chronically online than there is to engage with them.
Right.
Well,
That's everybody's personal choice.
that's
What
your
they do.
opinion. That's your opinion.
Right, but you're also saying like Carrie's trying to say like I'm not trying to perpetuate the thing, but you are perpetuating the thing by being chronically online and chronically talking about it.
So it's my fault that I come on, do my job.
I didn't say that it was your fault to do your job. I just said that that's what you're doing with this particular situation.
Well, let me tell you something. If you ever get called a predator, I'm pretty sure you are going to want to come up and defend yourself.
I've been called a predator by a lot of your fucking fans, dude. So
Really?
Yeah, including
How
Bev
do you
Kitty
like
back
it?
there.
How do you like it?
They're retards, so I don't really
Okay.
like factor that much in. Like,
Okay.
you guys understand that this is like a niche butt crack of the fucking internet, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The person that you love really enjoys Hecate and the
She,
drama and her streams.
yeah, well, she's
Or
her
they-
own person.
and
She's
yeah,
a grown adult.
she enjoys Hecate calling people predator, threatening, doxing, slandering, defaming, and
You
you have a
can
problem. And you have a problem with Carrie.
you can
Aggression.
enjoy
Hold on. Let me
you can
speak.
enjoy humor and
Let
not
me
enjoy.
speak.
All right,
Let me speak.
go for it.
You have a problem with Carrie because she addresses people when they come after her. Why don't you go on Hecate's panel and school her a little bit? Okay?
You're
Because
right. I guess I should.
yeah, you should. So you know what? Go do it now.
Yeah,
Go do it.
that was very passive aggressive.
Yeah, I'm not. You know what, Nikki? T,
Just this is the thing. Just say you don't fucking like me.
that's
It's a lot
it.
simpler. It's a lot simpler that way. I got it. I could feel it the whole time, and you're just rambling on about all this nonsense. Just say you don't like me. My God.
Exactly. Dove Kitty.
Ah,
Uh,
thank you.
you're welcome. I just want to bring you up here for another minute. Whatever you have to say it. I'm sorry that he was disrespectful. I should have known because if he's going out with Miss T, whatever, Nikki T or P or
Yeah.
whatever, he's a fucking problem. I never said that I like her. She has talked a lot of crap about me in Hecate's chat, and I blocked her. Maybe one day she fooled me and I said, "Oh, you're okay." Oh, well, it ain't the first time I was fooled.
No. Well, it's just like, this is it's exactly what I've been talking about. He just came up here and proved that I'm held to some kind of other standard than anybody else. I shouldn't
Right,
talk about it and defend myself when that's what literally everyone does.
right.
Everyone.
And he came up here with this monotone voice trying to actually, it's a tactic.
Yeah.
But he was saying things, saying that I've been posting stuff about him on Reddit. Prove me. Show
Right.
that receipts because I can guarantee you there's no receipts, buddy, because I'm never on Reddit.
Oh, Kim,
Okay.
that's so sweet. Thank you
Kim
for the
is a
super chat,
sweetheart.
Carrie. I don't like you. I love you.
Oh, thank you, man.
Aw.
I
What am I,
appreciate
chopped
that.
liver? Hold it.
Aw.
At
We
least
love
can
you
I get
too,
a hug?
buddy.
Shit. Thank you so
That's
much for the
sweet.
super
But I'm
chat.
just saying, like Carrie, I have never said anything bad about you. I defend you. If I think that you're wrong, I will say it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not going to deny that, and it's fine. But you accept it.
Yeah.
Same with Hussy. Hussy knows I've been watching him for years. He just doesn't remember my name a lot. But I've been watching him for years through all of his 3, 4, 5 channels, whatever, okay? Doesn't matter. But and you know what? I might not agree with everything, but I'm not going to be like violent or nasty about it. I'm just going to be like, okay, that's the way it is. And I tell you, I don't quite agree with that opinion, you know. And you know what? Hussy's never blocked me. You've never blocked me, Carrie. Although I
No.
did get kicked from your Discord. I don't know why, but it's
Oh,
okay.
really?
And I'm not,
It might have been if
yeah,
you weren't in there for a while or something, because sometimes we do it like that. But it just
right. You probably have a bot if you don't like chat for so much. Yeah, because I go
yeah.
in there. I'm a lurker. And you know
Yeah.
what? I have no animosity about that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. you know,
And
what I seen, I love the memes. I loved your meme stream. Like, you had the memes.
yeah.
That was the best thing about your Discord. I mean, some of those were really, really good.
Yeah.
But it's no skin off of my back. It's fine.
Well, I did want
But
to say too, because somebody in the chat, Keldoge was talking about Cam saying that he doesn't feel he was taking sides or anything like that in the Hecate stuff. And I could agree with that. I could see that. And all I can say is I hope that she doesn't do what she did to worse of the internet and Keldoge and just completely want to write him off because he didn't just come in here and like rip me a new asshole. Because that's what she's done to Worst of the Internet and Keldosh. And Worst of the Internet literally doesn't even speak to me anymore. And they are accusing this guy of like being an apologist for me and like are like coming at him hardcore right now, all because they think that he's like supporting me when he's not. And he even came to me before the second interview and said, "Don't do it." Like he didn't support any of that. And it's just wild to me that like basically if you're not willing to just be like, "F you, Carrie, burn in hell," then you're my supporter. You're supporting me. Like
I don't
Well, see, I don't get that. There's
I
no
don't like
sense.
people
Okay,
coming here.
people watch creators because they might like what they like. And sometimes, Carrie, you cover stuff I'm just not interested in. So
oh,
I'll
Kel,
just click out. There's a big X right there on the
yeah,
top of my little thing. You know, it's not anything offensive to you. It's just like,
no,
no.
yeah, I get it.
Anytime you click, like, other people, that Nick Bravo, I cannot stand watching that dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
I
don't
just
believe
cannot.
it.
I've watched a lot of his stuff over the years, trust and believe. You know, he was a cow, then he wasn't a cow, and now he's a cow again, and the Sabella and Bruce crap. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Kel,
X. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
Keldo
it's not
said,
that I'm not trying to say that I support you, but when there's a lie being told, well, I'm going to call that out too. You know
right,
what I'm saying? And
yeah,
it doesn't mean that I'm your biggest supporter. It just
no,
means that no, you're lying about this person. You know
Well,
what I'm
right.
saying?
Anybody that is like like that just agrees with me and and sees things from my perspective doesn't even have to be someone that like necessarily likes me. They're immediately called a simp and they're simping for me just because they have the same outlook
I
or
simp for no
opinion
one.
about something. Like it's
I,
ridiculous.
I
It's
simp for no one.
dismissive.
Yeah.
So
I
dismissive
mean,
because it's like, oh, you don't agree with me? Well, then you must just be some idiot simp that doesn't know any better. Like it's very, it's rude
right.
to the people
Well,
that they're
and
talking about.
I actually am very close and I don't mean support, but I watch creators that you guys might not like. Um, Sometimes I watch Hakate just to see what the hell's going on
Right.
and her stupidity. But there's other people like Yato and a
you
bunch
don't
of
have
those, and I
yeah.
get it
Mm.
that
Yeah.
Hussy doesn't like them, but I have known Yato for a long, long time, and so I get his stupid humor, but I also get Hussy's humor. And that's why I said when I was singing Ring My Bell, I knew I could get away with that.
um,
Well, Kitty,
by
thanks
the
for
way,
But,
coming on.
I'm
I'm
not trying to say that I'm anybody's biggest supporter. I just watch what I like. And if you're entertaining me, I'm going to watch you.
yeah.
Well, thank you
Um,
for
I
coming on,
mean,
Kitty. I appreciate your input, and you're always welcome on panel. Okay, hon? Bye.
by
Okay.
the way,
Yeah.
Keldo said in the chat that apparently Hikate has already said she's going to drag Cam. Like what for
Already?
what? Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't even do anything.
Nope. That's what I'm talking
He didn't
about.
do
It's
anything.
insane. It's insane, but unfortunately,
So
it doesn't surprise me.
there was a comment here that had Bruce's name in here. Hold on, let me find it. Someone said something like Bruce is in Hecate's channel?
Oh,
You
that's yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. What do you mean, like on panel or
know in his chat.
chat?
Maybe
Probably.
so. GP is GP.
What's up, GP?
GP, you want to come up? I would like to hear what your thoughts are on Low, because let me tell you something. Um, People are just like texting me, Carrie, and so far everybody's like she's she's a problem.
Who?
And low.
Okay.
So I'm just going to share that with you. GP,
Okay.
do you want to come up? Carrie, can you talk for a minute? Let me get something. I got something at my door. You Amazon.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, honey.
So, man, never a dull moment. Stella said, saw Bruce in the chat trying to drag Carrie, and I spent an hour giving them grief. Oh, Lord. He's, talk about another one that's out of their mind. He's another one. Oh, boy. Trying to decide what I'm going to do, if I want to stream tonight or I want to do something. Oh, you know what? There was something that I was thinking about watching in Discord, but I'll talk about that in Discord. Yeah, Stella, do you like me? Because I don't really know. You give, I get the feeling that maybe you're like kind of trolling. That's what I think. Or at least that's the way that I kind of take it. Lighthearted, at least it seems. Man, I don't know why people get so upset about me. I really don't, y'all. Okay, you're gonna come, GP? I should stream. I probably will, knowing me. Since I don't ever sleep, like they all say.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you.
GP is coming. Yeah, he's coming.
All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know if Stella likes you or not. What did they say?
It's like they speak in riddles.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, or like code or something. Like, never can tell whether or not, like, is this supposed to be dissing me or
Oh, you're welcome to come up too.
he's still at work.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna stream later?
Yeah, most likely.
Well, after GP speaks, then I'm gonna end the stream.
Yeah. I'll probably wait until like Michael gets home and then maybe later. If I do it, it'll be later on.
I really did not expect the stream to go this direction. You're almost home? Okay. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat. Love you, Carrie and Huzzy. You have a lot of people who have your back. We really do. And thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you guys are great. I really appreciate it. I'm telling you, if that's the only thing that, like, when it comes to all of this, and like it does get to be a lot, but there's just so many good people in this community that we have over here. So I refuse to let the bad outweigh the good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's sounds cheesy and all that. Well, then I'm cheesy, but that's the way I
Mo
feel.
was backstage, Carrie, by the way, before.
Yeah.
She had her camera on and she wanted to come up, but sorry, maybe I don't know. It's your decision how you want to handle it, and I'd be curious to see, because maybe she'll come on your panel and speak if you decide to have. Who the fuck? No, excuse me.
No,
I'm on television.
That's the thing. I'm just trying to process everything still.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I don't want to. I've had too many situations on here where I have kind of like, jumped with things and then end up regretting it. And so I don't think that it's like, unfair for me to ask to have time to like think about everything, look at everything, absorb this, and then,
yes,
go from there and because I just feel like I don't have all the information yet. Like, I want to see some more proof of things. Not in regards to the, but in regards just in general, because some of the things that are being said, it's kind of vague, like, oh, they ruined people's communities or whatever. Well, I give an example, like how did that happen? Because that's a lot to blame on somebody else. Like, it's like you're in control of your own channel. What do you mean? Like, how did it? You know what I mean? Like, I just want to know more. I just want to look into the story more. I don't know anybody involved in this. Like, just met Lo not long ago on here, so it's a lot to try to take in all at once. And I am very big on receipts and proof, and I want to be able to basically get all this, laid out in front of me, and be able to make a decision based on all of it, as a whole. But the other thing, the main thing that I'm saying, and my point that I guess I want to be made the most, is that if we're going to have this kind of reaction, right, to what, they're saying is doing, I just think that that should be the standard then. And
Right.
that's how we should hold everyone in this community to that same exact standard. If not, what are we doing? You know what I mean? How do you expect me to respect that somebody else's feelings like that if then you're going to allow other people to do the same thing? That's not fair. I don't want to, like, I'm here and trying to do what's fair and get down to the truth. That's all I care about. So, again, I am saying if it's not true, it is wrong to accuse people of that. 100%.
But
And it's wrong no matter who does it, is the point.
as long as we are not saying that she's a predator or pedo or anything like that, we just want to do our homework. I think
that's fair. You know what I mean?
We're entitled to do that.
Yeah.
So it's not, just like Kimikaze had her time to figure it out.
Right.
So should Carrie.
Right.
That's
all
all
I'm asking. Yeah.
Hey, GP.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody?
Oh, nothing.
How you doing?
We're just talking about the weather.
Another day, another drama.
We're just talking about
forecast.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Just a little tired. Well, I'm tired. I came in. I said, I jumped in. I thought y'all was talking about. I don't know what y'all was talking about actually. I just jumped in. What's going on?
AJ. Everything except AJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
AJ,
that's good.
That's a good sign.
So, yes.
Things move fast in this drama community, don't they? You think that one thing's a big deal in one day, and then the next couple of days it's just some other catastrophe.
Right?
No, what happened? Tell me what happened. I'm trying to. I mean, I've been listening a little bit here, but I'm trying to piece it together.
Basically,
hey, Harry, you want to tell it? Go ahead.
In short, both people are slinging mud at each other without a lot of proof, and sides are being taken, and it's on basically both sides are doing the same thing, but only one side is being held accountable for those things.
So there is a comment.
That's a really basic way of explaining.
It says Hecate's daughter. She made a comment saying, and I'm not saying it's her. There was a comment made by named Hecate's daughter that said that they sleep with 16-year-olds for work, but it's no big deal because it's for work. And anyway, 16-year-old is legal in Canada. So Loke was up on panel, you remember, and said that that is what she said, and she's this, she's that, she could prove it, blah, blah, blah. Kimikaze came up and said none of that is true. It was already debunked. That's not, Hecate's daughter. Lo is lying. Lo is problematic. Lo accuses Hecate of having CP in her Discord, and none of that is true. Lo doxes people. Lo hangs out with Luxie, who is no damn good. Ariel, who is no good. And she really destroys people's communities. So I took her word for it. She sent me a video. I guess I didn't understand the video, but I just thought I did.
Yeah, I was confused.
Yeah.
That was confusing for me
Yeah.
too.
So then somebody else messaged me on Discord who was also very reputable and said it is absolutely not true. Hecate never said that. Lowe is a liar and a problem. So I believe this person and I believe Kimmy.
Yeah.
So I am just saying that I'm not responsible for what Lowe said, and I don't think that I never called Hecate a predator. She called us predators. So I just
Mhm.
wanted to debunk that. And Carrie was kind of getting accused of, pushing this narrative. Meanwhile, Carrie never said anything. Lowe came up on panel, and Carrie was willing to uh, look at the receipts and see what the hell is going on. So
Right.
that's what's going on. And I'm just saying that I don't think is true. What I want to know from you, GP, what can you tell us about Lowe?
Okay, so let me just try to get this straight. Evidence Low came up there and say something about Hecate the last time we all was on panel. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I guess y'all talking about the screenshot with
Yes.
they
Yeah.
do, and people are coming at you and Carrie because y'all are talking about that.
Yes.
Right. We're still trying to figure it out because this
And
is
they saying
new
that
to us.
y'all pushing the narrative that that's true.
Right. We're just trying to figure it out and put it to
And they
rest.
say Lowe's a problem because Lowe is pushing that narrative.
Right. And it's not true.
Did I get it pretty correct?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, for one, I seen that screenshot 1,000 times.
Have you?
And yeah, it's two Hecate daughters, one with a different we call it what apostrophe, right? One is
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what was
So
confusing.
so to be 100% transparent, it's not true.
See,
It is
Yeah.
not. And I don't like her. You know,
I
if
don't.
I'm saying it's not true, it takes a lot for me to say this.
Right.
And
Right.
I don't even like her on no scale,
Right.
but it's not true. It's not.
So how did you
Now,
find out that it was? Like, what proof
I,
did
I,
you
I,
see?
I've been found out. I thought this was a long time ago, but I don't understand how people are coming at you and Hussy, Carrie, by
Uh,
just saying this
right.
when
And I didn't even say it was a bad.
When Hecate herself is over there calling people predators, sexual abusers, and all
Yep.
types of defamation things. So if they're giving y'all that energy, which it is not true, and I hope they're
Mhm.
giving y'all the energy so you could go, okay, I'm not going to push this narrative on my channel, but they should
Right.
give her that same energy too. The
Yes.
same way they tell
Thank
you, Hussy,
you.
the same way they jump on you, same way they jump on you, Carrie. It should be a mutual thing. So when
Yes.
she call Hussy a predator, it should be if
Just
you
as
love Hussy, you should go and tell her the same way they quick to jump on stream and tell you, Hussy. It should be same exact way they jump on stream and let her know Hussy's not no predator.
right.
But
You got to be
I
fair.
guess that energy just goes to a certain group of people, which is cool. It's their prerogative. But I'm saying, like, have that respect for both sides if you love both sides. Because this is
Yeah.
what y'all argue about with AJ, right?
Yep.
AJ say she loved y'all, but allowed things to happen, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
So if you know Hussy, you proven it from the AJ situation. So Hussy, if you tell Hussy, I love you, Hussy, I'm your friend, then you should. If you hear somebody saying he's a predator or anything in that sort, you should hop on our panel immediately to debunk that information, just as people hop on your panel to debunk information about Hecate.
That's true.
That's
That's a
all
good
I'm
I
saying.
agree with you.
That's a good point.
So, but that screenshot is totally untrue.
Okay.
Now, here's another angle. Here's another thing. You have a group of people that's saying that they have evidence that she is doing this, and they putting out the evidence. I don't hear people talking out against them. Like it's always a lot of energy for. I'm not trying to say y'all don't do crazy stuff online, but it's always a lot of energy for people like Hussy, Carrie, me. Like, what type of
Yep.
standard they hold us to that you automatically attack us over something so
Right.
frivolous? I'm just, my mind is blown by this whole situation. But
Me too.
Low, now head into Low. Low gets an idea in Low head,
Mm-hmm.
and Low is too stubborn to change it. That's how Low is. Always have, always will be. Low has said some stuff about me, said some stuff about a lot of people. That's how Low is, Hussy. Low gets, so if Low come on your panel and Low say things, it's good to put out a disclaimer saying, hey, this is coming from Low. Because Low would see something in Low's way, it won't change, Low won't change their opinion ever. No
Right.
matter if you show the evidence that is wrong or right, Low will never change that opinion. So that's the best I can tell you
And
about Low.
I do want to say too, to some people that may think, well, why am I basically kind of holding on and saying that I wanted proof that of the situation with Low and all that, when all these people are coming and saying this? Why am I not just listening and going along with it or whatever? And the reason is because people have said things like this about me too. Like, it's that, where they're going and saying, like, she's dangerous, stay out of her community, she's ruined this, she's done that, and have had all these things to say about me that are completely not true, but people, get that impression, and then that's what they believe, and then they don't want to support me or have anything to do with me because of what they've heard other people say. So I'm just one of these people now that, like, I want proof before I just definitively make a choice on somebody one way or the other, because so many times that's been done to me, and it's really unfair and frustrating when it happens, you know what I mean? So some people might be wondering why, like, that's why, because I just would hate to do that to somebody else, because I know how that feels, you know what I mean?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So it's not that I'm saying that anybody's, wrong or not, or that I don't believe it on both. Like, I think that honestly, I think there's truth on both sides of all of this. Some there's pieces of it everywhere, but at the end of the day, if there's proof that screenshot is not real, then that it cuts the deal there. Now, what I'm saying is that alone, I still would like to know more about this, the Lowe's situation and what all went down and transpired, and then make a
Well,
decision after that.
well, I'm gonna say this, Carrie. When it comes to Low, you got to realize that, like I said, Low gets a certain idea or comes to a certain conclusion, and they stick with it for life. But some things Low say is very dangerous, but some things Low say is absolutely true. Low
Like what?
has
Like what?
Low has their evidence to show you, and Low has evidence, and Low just go off of just what Low think is right. So I'm just saying, if you talk with Low or you have conversation with Low, tell Low, hey, send me something to back up what you're saying. If Low sends it, then dig your evidence, right? But if Low just say, well, this is what I believe, then you got to take it for what it's worth, you know?
Yeah. Spaghetti model, that's true. Spaghetti model said every good lie has some truth. That is accurate.
But don't, but you see, I'm so like, I guess you could use baffle that people would attack y'all two over a screenshot that happened years ago. Why couldn't people come on here and go, hey, Hussy, yeah, that's old, it's not true, and explain to you what happened, right? Why it has to be something that's, why it has to be so, like, the energy gotta be so aggressive and so like
Dramatic.
Hussy, dramatic, like you're wrong for this, you're wrong for this. Like,
Right.
truthfully, I feel like you should give the same energy somebody's giving you. So if a person's calling me a pedo or predator, that I'm gonna give them the same energy.
Gloves
I'm
are
gonna go,
off.
well, I think you're the same thing because of
Yep.
this information I got. Like, I don't understand how people don't see
Right.
that. They want you to sit there and take all of that fucking malicious, just comments and defamation, and it's just once you sit there and take it and cry and complain about it. But when you get something and you just say, no, I'm gonna do the same thing back, it's a problem. I don't like that. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
like
a
that.
double standard.
Yeah, I don't like the
I
double
don't either.
standard.
It's
That's
a double
why people
standard.
don't like me. That's why people don't like me, Carrie, because I
Right?
don't live by double standards. I'm going to say, if you say
Yeah.
something about me that's the most ridiculous thing is malicious and
Mhm.
calling me a predator or pedo, I'm going to do the same thing to you.
And I'm giving Azria a message. If you don't apologize for calling me a predator, I am going to sue you. Okay? I don't care if I have to do it myself. I don't care whatever it is. But you want that energy? I'm going to give you that energy. You can't do shit to me. Okay? A, I never said it. B, I debunked it immediately. And I've never spoken to her at all. And I apologized for having it on my channel. However, you did not. So I am going to sue your ass.
No.
Where is our apology? Why don't you apologize to all three of us?
She was
Why
back
don't
here
you-
threatening.
No,
Oh,
she
we'll
ain't gonna
never
do
go.
shit, David. But you know what? I am. I am. Because she said it. So why don't you give us the same damn respect that we give you, a degenerate? A degenerate. Why don't you do it? You're not better than
Yep.
us. You're a piece of shit. And just because you did not sleep with a 16-year-old, it doesn't take away the fact that you are a piece of shit. Danger. Danger.
But why, Hussy, why are they coming? See, this is my thing, and I hate to mention their name, but like I said, there's a group of people that continuously say they got the evidence and is not low. It's another group of people that keep bashing us, say they have the evidence. And I brought this up to her, and she act like she didn't care. So why does she care when y'all show that screenshot? Why is that so important? But you have Tragic that's saying, I showed it, I got the evidence, I got the proof that she sleep with underage teenagers. Tragic is saying that.
Yes.
Where is the energy towards it? Where's all the people that's in her Discord? Why they don't jump out and say something towards that man who's saying that he has the evidence and proof? But as soon as you say something or Carrie say something, it's oh my God, we up in arms. Something is wrong.
We've been known that. We've been known that. Where is the videos about Tragic? Where is the videos about Tragic saying that pregnant 16-year-olds are hot? Why don't you talk about that, Hecate? Why don't you talk about that? You're so worried that an adult did an interview about his own life, and that's exploiting, and that's whatever the hell you want to call it. None of it is true. But you don't want to focus on Tragic. Why? Oh, because you did a video 4 years ago? You've been doing the same videos. I mean, Carrie, you're doing a deep dive on Carrie. When you're done doing that, can you do a deep dive on Tragic?
Never. So get this, GP. I don't know if you saw this or heard this yet, but earlier today on Hekate's stream, she brought up that guy Greg. You know who I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, tell him.
Yeah, you know that guy Greg?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And you know he's white, right?
Yes.
Did you know that? Yeah, he's white.
Yes.
He said the N-word on panel.
With Spark.
She didn't say nothing.
Nope.
She didn't have to, did she? She didn't say I want to apology or anything.
Nope. He said Sparks said, I just clocked that. You said the N-word. He said, I say it all the time, and neither one of them did anything.
Oh, but if you say it, it's Carrie's an evil person.
And I apologized and
you apologize and everything, but you're the evils of the evil. You're the racists of the racists. But it's okay for him to say it. He can say it.
Standard. That's exactly
that
what I'm
is
talking about.
wow. So Hecate can't talk about the N-word at all. If she allows somebody on that panel to say the N-word, you can't talk about the N-word, bro.
Yep.
You can't even say anything. Whoever's in her chat can't talk about the N-word. That's dead. Because you, at least I came up here and I said something to you, Carrie. You didn't say this to Greg. That's dead. Like, come on now. Come
it was
on.
wild. And then he
doing?
was being like really homophobic too. And at one point said that it's only okay to be bi if you're a girl. because like two girls together, I guess he thinks is hot, but two guys no. So he was saying all kinds of wild stuff like that, and they were like laughing and whatever. Greg's so funny. Like
If
what
that
the
don't give
hell?
people, I mean, people just I just call this, people are just, they're not stupid. Nobody, no, I don't think a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
people in girl world stupid.
he said
They're
he's
not
black.
stupid.
He said he
Yeah,
was black from the waist down.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my
he said that.
god.
I don't even believe
yeah,
that.
that's crazy. But
And then he had,
oh my
and they
god,
also,
man.
she also had Anja on panel,
Oh
who
my
has
god.
proudly said that she calls her black friends the N word and they love it
With the hard R.
with the hard R, and that her brother, who was a Nazi, has dark people. That's her word, not mine. Dark people buried under their house.
What?
Yep. Yeah, she's real crazy. And this is the same girl also who sent pictures of her minor children to Cyrax to troll him. So a known
Why?
predator.
That is disgusting.
That
Why?
she did it to make him
You
feel
shouldn't send your kids
comfortable
to
with her.
nobody.
She did it to make him feel comfortable with her. Like, and so he would believe her and not think she was trolling him.
A total
Yeah.
stranger?
Yep.
Is Cyrax out of all people? Wow.
She sought him out. She had already done it to Rev and Fanny.
Wow.
She did it to Rev and she did it to Rev too. First, and then moved on to Cyrax, and then moved on to other people after that too. And she was on panel. And by the way, Hecate knows about all of this,
Wow.
and she's fine with it. And she
Wow. That
supposedly
I'm
cares
not gonna lie to you,
so much
Carrie.
about kids. And this lady doesn't even have custody of her kids. And she's sending pictures of them to people on the internet. She also had a friend that was involved in CP to the point, and came from her own mouth, that her baby daddies who have custody, two different baby daddies, both of them got custody and not her, that one of them, I guess, found out because it was in the paper and got really, really upset because she had had their kids around this person. So there's just mountains of. She also bragged about, or asked me for Shani and Rev's address, and I said, why? And she said, because I want to call the police on them. And I said, why? And she said, for fun. And I'm like,
Oh, and by the way, Carrie just had pizza delivered to her house by some
oh
troll.
yeah, that I didn't order. Poor pizza guys. I still feel bad for them.
Yeah.
Wow.
These
I'm
people
just gonna
are
say this. I'm gonna say this. Please don't send your kids to anybody that you're not close with in
Ugh.
girl world or Shaniverse or any verse. That is not correct, because there are a lot of people in here would take those
Sick.
pictures of your kids
Sick.
and do some disgusting things with it, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like, don't do that. I don't care if it's people that you hate or like. Like, try to like tell, like, just at least open people's mind up. Like, don't do this, please.
Right.
Wow,
And so many
I
people keep
feel
telling her not
so
to do it, and she
crazy.
will not stop. People like have told her, because she posts pictures of them on her community tab. Some people are like, why don't you just stop doing that? She won't do it. She sends them to random people all the time still. Like Keldoge was doing a stream with her, like a little interview, and she sent her kid. He even said he did not, don't send me pictures of your kids. She did it anyway. She did it anyway. So it's almost like, I don't know if she's like rage baiting people or like likes to like upset people about it. It's almost like she's doing that on purpose, which is really weird. And she also sends these guys that she's trolling her nudes. So she's sending pictures of her minor children with nudes of herself.
Wow. Hussy, can I show something? I just want to show this, so I don't want to talk without proof. I'm not trying to cut you off, Carrie. That is, when it
No,
comes to
you're
kids,
fine.
I don't want to hear somebody like that, because it's
Yeah.
just it triggers me, because I'm a
Yeah.
father. I don't want to hear about a
Oh, it's
person using
bad.
their kids
It's
as a
bad.
way in to talk to guys like Cyrax and other people in that caliber.
It's sick.
I mean, I can't stomach it. The audience could, but I just can't. But Hussy, can I
Yeah.
show this real quick, please?
Yeah. What is it, GP?
As a screenshot. Let me show this so I can back up what I said.
Okay.
I read over it. It has nothing that's
Okay.
going on. Okay.
So I did some digging, and the person who says the most disgusting shit about people was behind getting the Bad Boy Tragic, MFW, and Bodega Boy Tragic channels and others terminated. We will be making sure even the smallest thing that goes against YouTube community guidelines is reported. Hecate can sure dish it, but cannot take anything back. I mean, especially when she has been proven to have slept with underage high school boys for money. I remember Tragic did say this. There wasn't anything she could. No, go back up. There wasn't. Yeah, there wasn't anything she could say to prove it was untrue, but to get it removed, I was wondering why all the reports suddenly stopped once she was kicked to the curb by the Griff gang and tried to team up with us. Every video you make, Hecate, you break terms of service, you cook. Yeah, this is a lie, you guys. This is a lie. Is there more?
No. I'm just showing what
Yeah.
he said, that he said, I mean, especially when she has been proven to have slept with underage high school boys for money.
And they're not coming after him for that. So that's interesting.
Yeah, no drama for that one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's other ones, but I can't show it on Hussy channel. So
Yeah,
there's no drama.
yeah.
Why don't
There's
you
no
address
drama
that?
for that one.
Hecate, why don't you address that?
Mhm.
I'm like literally waiting for an answer.
I'm just showing you that he said it himself. He said it's been proven. Not us.
Right.
He
I
said it.
never said that. Yeah.
So where's all that energy from her supporters going at him? It's just like Carrie says, double standards. It's okay. Like, it's all right.
Yep, it is.
Just
But I
keep the
think
same
this is the
energy.
thing. I think that in time, like what I've seen, because a lot of this same kind of stuff that is going on now with me in this kind of more of a girl world community was what I went through in the Shanny community. And over time, like they might fool people for a minute or two, but people catch on, and more people are seeing how hypocritical it is, how messed up the stuff that is going on over there is, and it's gonna end up biting them in the ass. Eventually, it will, because
Carrie, you there?
they're hating whatever people, and as soon as she is ready to move on from this and stops talking about me, they're going to move on too, because that's the only reason that they're there. And it's going to fizzle out and all that. And then some people who might have been supporters of her to begin with may leave from seeing how hypocritical she is and the kind of stuff she's doing. At least that would be probably a good thing for them if they did. But that's at least what I've experienced and seen with other people, is that like as long as you're telling the truth and you got receipts to back it up and all of that, and you go out there, like they might fool people for a little while, but it doesn't last. And I think more and more people are seeing what's going on. So that's my opinion, at least. I could be wrong.
I think there's a lot of drama that's coming ahead. We're going to see it with AJ, Hecate.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of content out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Apparently, it's
and
getting...
Raven Star is going to be on panel tomorrow.
Yeah. What time was that again?
12 p.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time, so 11 your time.
Yes.
So she's going to be talking about,
that'll
AJ,
be interesting.
the Tumblr. That's going to be a members only stream. Very interesting. And as far as AJ's update, she's taking a week off. I hope she takes a year off or two again. That would be nice. I mean, oh, shit.
It took me a minute. I didn't hear it. Like it registered a little bit slow. And
you know what? You took my voice, AJ. You blocked me for mean words. Like, the address here. Like, You took my voice away.
You're
I'm very
terrible.
hurt.
You're terrible.
You know, why would you block me? I've never blocked anyone. I'm just so like,
I
Hold on, AJ
can't.
blocked you?
yes. She blocked,
When?
she blocked me. Not anyone else, but she took my voice away.
When?
What's that? She took my voice away. You know, after I came up and cursed her out, I said, "You're a piece of shit." You
Oh
know,
yeah, that's
I
right.
said,
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
yeah, she blocked me. Why would you do that? But you allow fresh garbage up, like you want to, you allow Tragic up. Tragic basically said
Oh,
that,
he said horrible crap. I saw that.
yeah, he said that Jack was like basically insinuating like he's a
Yep.
chumbo or something. Don't
Yeah,
talk
that was
to my
bad.
brother that way.
Well,
Hey, don't talk to my brother that way. No, you know what? You kick them off and you block them.
listen, I think tomorrow you're gonna have a lot to say when Raven come on panel. So you should save all of those all the commentary tomorrow. You
You know
have
what?
big
I
you have
think
bigger fish and fries today when it comes to this woman that saying
Yeah.
you're a predator and stuff like that. AJ thing can wait till tomorrow. I'm just giving you some
wait,
advice
you say that
because
again, GP? I didn't understand. What was that?
I say you're gonna have a long stream tomorrow when
Right.
Raven comes on about AJ. So I said I think you should, save this energy for that because the energy that you have now
Uh-huh.
is it's a little angry. You're angry because of what this woman had called you a predator and stuff. So I think you should save that. Yes, you save the AJ thing for tomorrow because you be more level headed and things you be saying it may not affect more.
I
You
think,
understand what I mean?
yeah, I think I'm going to listen for the most part because
Yeah.
to me, I don't know too much about AJ's. Like, I've never seen the Tumblr. I'm very curious to see it. I don't know all of the stuff that she's done because all I know is what she said about me. And I defended her, and I shouldn't have.
So are y'all gonna go over what's on the Tumblr?
I'm hoping she will do that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
because
the
that's
plan.
what I want to know. What the big deal is,
Yes. And somebody said something to me, and it never crossed my mind. But a lot of people are going after, oh, the husband's weird, the husband's doing this, the husband's doing that. Well, how come nobody is saying maybe AJ is the one? Maybe this is like AJ's freaky dicky thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody seems to, and it's true. Everybody seems to go for the man. And I'm
Yeah,
not.
that happens a lot in general with things for whatever reason.
You know what? So obviously, like, maybe is responsible for any of this? I mean, who puts that onesie on you, AJ? You're putting it on yourself. And that bed, people are telling me that's a fucking crib.
No,
Yeah,
no,
they were
no.
telling me today.
If
that-
she has a crib in her room, in that room, and then whoa,
right,
whoa.
David? Maybe it's her. And
That's
he's just doing it to keep her
I
happy.
said that, Hussy, and
I
I hope.
didn't know. I didn't know that there was
Hold on.
it
It's
was
no crib
one
in
thing.
it. Carrie, it's no crib in there. It's a bed.
Okay.
Her husband's not
Okay.
sleeping in no crib.
Okay.
But
Well,
the only
you
reason
know,
I know it's a
somebody
bed
did say
because I heard her husband tell her multiple times, go come into the bed. And Monica was like, oh yeah, you still got that big bed upstairs. She was like, yeah, there's no crib. It's no crib. But this is what I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm the one that suggested that to Hussey because a lot of people attack him, but they don't know the dynamics that happen behind the scenes. It is not the husband 100%. I'm going to say this. Your husband for 22 years is going to be open to whatever fetishes you have as a woman. Just like my wife. I've been my wife for about to be 20 something years. So whatever fetish she have, if I do it, it's going to be for her, not for me.
because you love her.
So because I love her. And so I'm pretty sure that people didn't take that take that into their mind because
Consideration.
they
Yeah.
just want to make the husband out to be a pedo. No,
Right.
yeah,
No.
that daddy, that all of that, that's
Just,
I'm just
can I ask you a
that's
question?
AJ. That's what she likes.
Can I ask you a
That's a very
question?
good
Y'all
point.
don't have to answer it, and y'all may not even know. But does she have like issues with her dad, like daddy issues with her own dad? Like, is her dad in her
I
life, or
honestly I can't really discuss things like that's her personal
okay?
business.
That's why I said
Like
if it was
I
something
wouldn't
that
feel
you felt
comfortable with
you,
Hussy discuss things like that because that's really her personal
I don't even
life.
know,
You
GP.
get
I
what I
don't
mean?
have.
I don't think he know, but that's her personal
No, I
life. I'm just gonna say is that the husband, y'all put too much on him when I'm damn near 100% sure. I'm not at it yet, but I'm damn near 100% sure that that's AJ fetishes. She's the one that like calling her husband daddy. She likes wearing that collar. That's nothing to do with the
And she
husband
said
telling her put on a goddamn collar. No, that's
he
that's
said
pretty
right,
much her thing. So
right.
stop bringing him into all this weird shit. Like he's just some creep that runs around trying to have his wife dress up like a underage schoolgirl. Like no. That's her fetishes.
what did she say? She wanted her husband to brand her.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck that meant, but I mean, well, I know what branding is, but I don't know exactly what that was going to entail for her. But I don't know. The onesie thing is kind of, freaking me out a little bit though too. Just it's like, does she really dress like a baby? But that's
Yeah, she does. She likes that Hello Kitty, the strawberry. I mean, that bedroom actually is appropriate for a child. Is set up for a child. And
I
the
guess I just never really like thought about these things or like looked at, but now it's like now everything is flooding into my mind. You know what I mean?
But AJ gives y'all hints. I don't know why
I know, I
y'all don't
know.
pick
I
up
mean,
on the
that's what
hint.
I'm thinking
She
about
says it
right now.
herself on stream. She says, "I love this shit." She says, "I love this the smell of candy. I love the smell of vanilla. I love." So AJ has no problem telling you what she loves. She's not saying AJ would say, "Well, my husband likes it when I wear this collar, and that's why I have it on for 2 years." She's the one that says, "I love this collar and I have it on." That
Yeah,
should have been a big hit to people. That's why I'm telling people, you know, is people keep saying, "Oh, it's an equal thing." If your husband, I'm a husband. If your wife is into something, 9 out of 10 times you're going to do it for her.
that's
right.
Now,
Well,
if it gets a little too weird, you're gonna stop it. Yeah, you're gonna go, no, I'm good. No, I don't want to do that. But things what AJ do, come on now. Some people
I
might
just
find it
didn't think
weird,
about the
but other
like.
people find it like whatever.
That's true. That's true.
So I feel like like I said, save the topic for
As
tomorrow
long as
because
it's adults,
that's the best
honestly,
thing for everything, huh?
I said as long as it's two consenting adults, honestly, I'm not that worried about what people do in the bedroom. You know what I mean?
all right. So
Yeah.
Fat Llama says, not trying to be rude. Why is her lifestyle anyone's business? Because she makes it our business.
She does talk about it publicly, so
She talks about it every day almost. She wants to do a channel talking
right.
about these
The
kinks. That's why
yeah, the
people are
sex
going to
stuff.
have people have an opinion on everyone's lifestyle, whether you
Yeah.
even bring it up on channel or not. So we're
But the
not saying
truth is, you should bring it on channel, Hussy. The truth is, and I'm be honest with everybody, the truth is, Hussy, if anything you put on YouTube, it's going to be discussed. I
exactly.
told
Yeah.
AJ that. Period. I said, if you have a problem, I hate when people do this. They will say something about themselves, and then when a person that don't like them attack it, they start crying. Then don't say it.
Shut
There's
up.
a lot of things I don't say about myself because I'm not a vlogger. Now, I understand if you're a vlogger like Hussy, then that's different. Because you trying your audience connects with you like that, right, Hussy? You going out talking, going shopping, that's different. But if you're a reaction fucking channel like me and Cam and Kerry,
Mhm.
do not put out personal stuff because they going to attack you with it.
Mhm.
If
Yeah.
you make it
That's
public.
true.
Mhm.
That's
That's
true
all
for
I gotta
sure.
say.
Like
Well,
for
look at what they
example,
accused Michael of today. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
no,
you.
no, I was just going to talk about your lifestyle, like a stay-at-home wife,
Yeah,
a housewife. What's so weird about that?
right.
Nothing. So you don't think people are going to criticize her lifestyle? And what's people are saying another thing that's very weird is how does her some how is she going to explain this to her daughter in Raven's chat and a 24/7 lifestyle? And it is kind of weird. She talks like a baby. She dresses like a kid. Her bedroom is like a kid. And
Well,
you
but
know,
why? But why bring the daughter into it? Why we have to? Why we have to talk about how she gonna explain? That's her. That's her life. Like let her go through the trials and tribulations in her life. I don't care about the daughter. I don't care about anything. I'm gonna talk shit. If I decide to talk trash about AJ, I'm gonna talk about what she put on publicly. I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna speculate or
Yeah,
prophesize about what
I
her
yeah,
daughter
I
doing.
agree.
That has nothing to do with this woman and what she did to Hussy or Carrie online. Keep it to that. AJ said some crazy stuff. Yes, like when people go, well, AJ, that's kind of weird for you to call that man daddy 24/7. It may be. Hell, I don't see it as weird because I'm around. We from New York. How many times we hear that a day? How many women we see calling they partners daddy? That's just probably where we from. We hear that a lot. But I'm going to say, yeah, if you're not from here, it do seem kind of weird. If it's 24/7, yes, I could see how I could get weird out. If I wake up in the morning, my wife go, "Good morning, daddy." Like, what the fuck you said? Like,
right,
like you know what I mean? I can see how people could take that in a weird way. But come
right.
on now, let's be serious here.
Well,
Let's not speculate on her life because I don't want nobody to do it to me. That's the only reason I'm speaking out against it.
exactly. Well, just
That's what
today
it is.
in Hikate's stream, she was reacting to me in Hussy's stream. And there was this part on our stream where I was talking about how I'm like really, really ticklish. And so Michael will do this thing, like if we're in bed, where he'll basically get on top of me and straddle me and put his knees on my arms so I can't move my arms. And he'll tickle me because I'm very, very ticklish and he knows that I hate it. And Hikate heard that and said that like that's a she's in basically saying that that's like him being abusive and like abusing me, and if I say no, that he should listen, and why am I like about my husband tickling me.
she's crazy. I love when guys do that to me.
But hold on, but she can have a white guy go on her panel and say nigga, and she's okay with that.
He literally
That's
I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe that because
like
I
your
was like
husband can't have fun with you.
I was waiting for her to go, like for her and Sparks to go off on him when he did it. And they literally, like, Sparks at least did say something, but I think she was like feeling Hikate out or something because she just said, "Oh, I see that you said the N word." And he was like, "Yeah, I say it all the time," or something like that. And then neither one of them, like Hikate said, "I don't care." Just
Hold on,
like
so
that.
Carrie, you tell me if I go upstairs and so tickling my wife and she laughing, she's like, "Oh no, stop tickling me! No, stop tickling me!"
You're
And I
abusing
stop and I
her.
say, "Okay, I'm not gonna tickle you no more." Then I'm doing the right thing. But if I tickle her and she's just saying that and I don't
And
stop, I'm abusing her.
You're
yes,
Like,
abusing. Mhm.
kind of, you know,
basically, that's what
I have
that's
did that
what it
before. I
was.
have tickled my wife. You know, my wife. If I stop, my wife would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay?" She would ask me if I'm okay because my wife know I don't abuse her. So
Right.
I don't know.
It
Like I said,
they're
she
reaching, they're
yeah
just reaching. They're accusing saying
yeah.
that he cheats on me and I cheat on him and like basically just a bunch of speculation about stupid things. They don't know what they're talking about.
And that you don't have sex.
Yeah, things
Yeah,
like that. Yeah, it's really
yeah,
weird.
it's crazy.
And how I
But
need to she
where's
was
all
like
the people
literally
talking out
telling me I
against that?
needed she was literally saying, "Oh, you you need to learn to slob on his knob," and like all of this nasty shit, and how like it was really gross. She was definitely making it like this weird like sexual thing about how I need to fuck him and like just being really gross about it. Like, okay, how is that not like number one? That is not like this. I thought she was like a feminist type. Like that's not being, that's not really representing the women all that nicely, don't you think? So,
You know
yeah.
what I think it is? I
Yeah.
think it's because I'm gonna tell you what I think it is, Carrie. I think it's because she's a sex worker. So that word no is out of vocabulary when it comes to sex work, with her sex work. I'm pretty sure people, whether older white men that sleep with her, they probably call her nigga in her face while they hitting it. I'm pretty sure. I'm very sure. Because I'm not saying this is a guarantee or just a fact, but I'm just saying I believe it, me, because why are you projecting onto Carrie about abuse when it comes to a man, or Carrie, or is it because we're in a space where a lot of women gets angry and there's a lot of victims from assault or sexual abuse and things in that matter? So when she say these things, it triggers them to reacting, and now they're gonna jump on you saying that your husband was wrong for that. Maybe that's
Yeah.
you think that's what it really is? Because that is sick.
That's a good point because in the sex industry, there's a lot of abuse that happens.
Yeah.
So maybe she associates sex with abuse a little bit, but that's not the case. And let me
No.
tell you, men were sucking my toes. I was like, stop it. Baby, stop. They won't abuse. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. She's never gonna stop, Gary. Like she found
No,
a
is she
podcast.
still? I wonder if she. Assuming she's still going.
Let me check. Hecate's Dota. I'm
I
sure.
really don't know how like the stamina this woman has because my lord, like
Well,
I stream a lot, but
oh yeah,
she,
she's talking about us. And
of
how does it feel
course.
to have less people in the chat? And you're talking about, oh, you're destroying. She has 120 people, and we have 160. We had like 250.
Oh, really?
She only has 120 people.
Well, she's been probably, looping for hours now because I don't know
She's
how
she's
she could
she's
still
saying
have
the
much
same
to
thing
say
about us. She's saying the same thing about us. I'm
that
a
she's been
predator.
saying the whole
Carrie,
time.
you a groomer. Hussy, you a predator. She's saying the same thing
That's
about
what she's
us.
saying. Hold on, hold on.
The same way they jump on you, same way they jump on you, Carrie. It should be a mutual thing. So when she call Hussy a predator, it should be if you. When the fuck did I say Hussy's a predator?
On AJ's channel.
When?
That's
Which
facts
stream
on
was it?
AJ channel.
Was it when
On
you were on
AJ
panel
channel.
with her?
Yeah, I was on panel. Hussy was on panel.
I
Yes,
think was
she
I on
did.
panel too? I think that I
No, no,
was.
no, no. You came on. You came on a little late. You probably did was on panel because you came up and
I'll
asked her,
find
trying
it.
to ask her a question about people sending people to your house or something like that. Yes, you did.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
you
I think
did.
I
You
know what
did call him
stream
a
that is
predator.
too.
Mhm.
I'm gonna find that.
She doesn't
I'll find that
remember
for you.
because she's high.
Like she don't remember calling me a pedo on AJ stream. But see, me personally, I won't show, like, I don't know about people. Like, if I'm gonna take you to court, I'm not gonna show you my evidence. Why should I show people on YouTube my evidence? The judge is the one I have to show, right? And my lawyer. Like when she was on AJ panel, she did call me a pedo too. It is what it is.
Yeah. She's a problem. And I've told this to AJ from the very beginning. I'm not saying don't talk to her anymore, AJ, but I'm just giving you a heads up. And she's surrounded herself with people that do not want to be her friends, that do slander and defame, go IRL, stalk, harass, and she doesn't do anything about it. She doesn't follow the actionable rules. Nothing. So
It's gonna
enjoy it.
eventually get
It's gonna
when
blow
they
up.
don't have anything like any need or use for her anymore. That's when it's gonna be really sad because they're just gonna drop her, or even worse, like turn and start going after her again, or
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah.
know, just for fun.
How
'Cause
did
that's
you
the
get
kind
your
of people
voice
they
back?
are.
Well, I don't even want to go there with her. No, never mind. So any closing thoughts, you guys? Any?
Just I just hope that people like the main thing is that like nobody on here, obviously, none of us are perfect. we all make mistakes, and everybody deserves, like, if the criticism is valid, like, make your voice known on these things. I appreciate that, and I really do. But just keep it fair. Keep
Mhm.
that whatever standard you're going to hold one person to, that's what everybody should be held to. It shouldn't be this, like, where certain people basically get a pass, like, oh, well, that's just crazy so and so, so you can't really say nothing. No, no, that ain't right. That is not fair, and we need to hold everybody to the same standard. I'm so tired of the hypocrisy of all of this. Like, I'm not saying people can't call me out, but if you're going to call me out, don't be doing the same thing or worse. Or you don't have a leg to stand on, and just take a seat because you're no better. I mean, it's like all of this criticism, and then it's from people that do like with Hecate. Like, I'm not out here threatening to send people to her house and do crazy stuff like that. It's not even remotely close to being, on the same level that she's came at me with. So why is that excused? Why is it that people still will support someone who does that? Because I can guarantee you, if I was on here doxing people, if I was on here threatening people, if I was on here doing those things, people would not support me anymore. They would leave, and they should. If I was doing those things, they should, and they should do it for everybody the same. That's all I'm saying. And
And
if somebody does tell you something, ask for proof and for receipts. And if they can't prove it, then you need to think long and hard about it, because I'm telling you, people out here make stuff up and they do not think twice about lying. And I've been lied about so many times when I literally have the receipts and I can prove it. Like, so you guys have to do, quote unquote, your part by, demanding those things before you just run with something that somebody says.
and bringing up receipts to try to figure out if something is true or not is actually the right way to do it. So nobody, just because it's not new for you and you've already known that it's not true, it doesn't mean we do.
Right.
So
And sometimes people need to see things, like, they need to, like I said, all I want is just the truth and the proof, and that's it. I'm not saying, anything
either
else than
way,
that, and I think that's fair.
yeah, it is fair for us to figure it out.
You
If
can't
we,
expect it just because just because you're saying that this person is horrible and all that, like, I just got to run with it. I don't want to do that. I've done that in the past, to be honest, and it bites you in the ass eventually, because then if you realize you got played. So I want to know. I want things proven, and I want to know for my own peace of mind. That's all I'm asking, and I think that's fair, and I think everybody should honestly feel the same and do the same. Don't
and
just run with stuff.
I wish we got the same respect too.
Right?
At least we're giving the person the respect. Hecate doesn't do that for us.
No.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
that's
sure
what I
was
mean.
giving her a bunch of bullshit.
And
I don't
she
remember
just
exactly. And she
goes
said,
with it.
"Oh,
Well, the stuff she's saying about Michael, my husband, is completely false. I mean, and she has nothing to base it on. She's just doing it because she wants to. So why should, like that, I'm not saying, here's the thing though, two wrongs don't make a right, right? So I'm not saying I'm going to do that to her either. But if you're going to call me out, and especially in regards to something I've done or said in regards to her, and you're not calling out all of the things she's done and having a problem with it, then I just can't take you serious. Because you're clearly worried. Clearly, the problem is with me, and that's what I want people to do and know too. It's
mhm."
okay to just not like someone. I get it. A lot of people just don't like me, and that's fine. You don't got to lie about me though. You don't have to make stuff up. Doesn't have to be, just say you don't like me and
And
move
you know what?
on.
How many people
That's
have?
the key.
Go ahead, GP.
No, I said no. I'm saying that I agree. That's the key. But you also got to take it as this too, Carrie. And I told you this before. If people don't like you and they talking trash about you, just whatever you put online, you got to take that L. Just like fuck it,
Yeah,
it's what it is. And that could
right.
be just a go. You go back forth with it, right? You could make content out of it. They can make content,
Yeah,
but here's what you said was absolutely true. Don't make up stuff. Don't create new narratives because you think that you read or heard or saw a video and then you only see a part of it. You don't see in the whole context. Don't do things like that. And that's what I hate about this community. And I've seen it done. It's been done to me, but I could care less. But when it's done to other people, it infuriates me a little bit. It'd be like, wow, like we're gonna make up stuff. We're gonna talk about people's families. Like, come on. That's what I hate too, Carrie. They talk about families.
Yeah.
You don't want to keep it to Carrie. You don't want to keep it to Hussy. You want to talk about their families.
Yep.
Or what they have going on in their real life. That to me, that's the problem. I don't care if people call you Carrie. I'm being honest with you, Carrie. I don't think people say anything about you like Carrie. She's a fucking liar. I hate her. I don't care about that because they talking shit. Who cares?
Right. They literally were saying earlier on her stream too. They were saying that my son has fetal alcohol syndrome and stuff like that. It's like that's uncalled for. Like he's not involved in this. Like, and I'm not doing stuff like that. I criticize people. I will call people out, and I'll call people out for being bad parents. But I would never like say cruel things about their family members or especially not their kids. Like it's just really we got to go to that level.
No, hepatitis is dangerous. Hepatitis is 100% dangerous, and I don't think AJ should be giving her, time on her panel. Let her do it on her own channel. She's really, really a piece of. I mean, she says it. She says it, and she'll dox you, and she'll threaten you, even if you didn't do anything to her. If you associate with someone that said something that she takes as a threat when it's not, that's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Yep, it is.
So,
right.
Yeah, Carrie, so what are you doing?
No, but I'll have one last thing to say about this.
Sure, go ahead.
Like, I get triggered when it comes to family. When it comes to family,
sorry,
go ahead.
Michael asked for the link. Can he pop in for a second?
Yeah.
When it comes to family, it triggers me when they talk about anybody's family.
I know it does.
That triggers the fuck out of me, especially when you try to have people. You know what? I'm sorry. Let me put it this way. There's a lot of people who straddle the fence. You know what I mean about that, Carrie? We old enough to know what that means, right? Yeah, straddling the fence mean they're on both sides of the fence. And I feel like those type of people are dangerous too. Because if you're going to be on both sides of the fence, you got to have the same energy for both people that you love. You get what I mean? If you say I love Carrie, I love Hussy, and you come and you bring some energy towards them and try to hold them to a standard, then you got to do that on the other side of the fence, right?
Right.
This is what's dangerous to me, is that both sides of the fence would get played and a person would choose who the fuck they want to criticize. That's what I don't like.
Azria's backstage. Michael, you on?
Yeah.
Okay, Azria's backstage.
Oh, Lord.
Azria, what the fuck do you want?
You're going to bring her on?
Hold on. Yeah, Azria, what do you want? I apologize to you. It's wrong. And so, yeah, I blocked
What's wrong, Hussy? What's wrong?
You did. I don't agree that comment was made with you, from you.
What comment?
You know what comment.
No, but you have to. This is the thing.
What?
I will talk to you, okay? If you think I called you a predator, I will correct myself. Hold on, let me finish. I'll correct myself, okay? But I need you to address specifically what you don't think. Do you think that I raped 16-year-olds for work, Hussy?
No.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, there you go. So you don't think that I raped 16-year-olds?
There you go.
Huh?
What are you talking? Okay, there you go.
She had to start a recording.
Oh, you're recording.
Who's that? Who's that talking? Anyway, so listen, Hussy.
Oh,
do you think that who the fuck is talking over me right now? I'm talking to Hussy.
Okay. I don't. Listen. I said what I have to say. I don't know.
Hussy, you do though. You do.
No, I don't. Tell me about the Cash App first.
Hussy, do you think that I like?
I said
Why you?
no. I said
Okay,
no.
so
I
why?
said sorry, and
but
I
wait,
did not believe that. It did not come from you. Period. Nothing. You're not on me, boo. You're not on me, honey.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a seagull. Sounds like a seagull.
I said what I had to say. I apologize. That's more than you're ever going to hear from anybody else.
Yeah, talking to her is a waste of time, clearly.
Okay? I don't know.
Did she just apologize to you, or did she say she corrected herself? Like what is it? You're not going to apologize for being?
She said, I will apologize. She didn't get to it, though.
No, she said, I will correct myself. She said, I will correct
Azria,
myself. She
you
didn't
know what?
apologize.
Maybe some other time. But I said what I'd say. I apologize. I want to hear what Michael got to say.
There you go. What's up, babe?
Oh, nothing. You asked me to come on. Gene
Oh,
just said,
no. Well, that I did. He came in a few minutes ago, and I said,
Oh, yeah. So
I
what do
thought you had
think
something you
about-
wanted to say.
So I did get proof that, well, not proof, but reputable people, sources said that Hecate did not say that, and that was a lie.
Yeah.
And I said what I had to say. What more, can I do?
She's
I
playing
didn't-
games. That's all.
Right. I never said that she was, but she said that we were.
Yep. And I'm going to find that clip, by the way. And
I
prove
trust
it.
your judgment, Hussy, so I'm going to believe that you saw that, and I will take your word for it.
Yeah.
But I will say this too. Even taking that completely off the table, it actually doesn't change my opinion of her in any way. I think she is garbage.
She is.
Yeah.
No, both of them.
I
like
agree.
you said,
Let me stop.
both could be right. She's still a piece of shit. She said she's a degenerate, and all the things that she does.
She's horrible. The things that she claim. I mean, she doesn't make any buts about it, and that's why like people that support her, I'm like, you guys just got to admit that like you're the kind of people that support pieces of shit because she's horrible.
Cammy is backstage. I'm not letting him up.
No.
Oh my god.
You said who? Who?
Cammy.
Who's
He
that?
just wants to argue more.
That's
Oh.
T. What's that T?
Nikki T's
Nikki
boyfriend.
T. Nikki T's partner.
I
Yeah.
don't know who the hell that is.
Well, I don't think that's their
no.
co-host or whatever. I think they do a stream together.
Oh.
Yeah.
He just said, what did he say? I thought he said partner. But either way, I was getting a little frustrated, and I get that that Kimmy Kazi is your friend and supporter, but it frustrates me a lot that like the thing she was saying was, I can't go talk to what's her name because she's live while on your live talking to you about it. Like
Right.
that
What you talking
excuse
about?
doesn't hold water anymore because you're on this live talking about it. Go to her live and talk about it with the same energy, but no one ever does.
Yeah.
Like your chat
It's
is completely
frustrating,
different.
but
I
just
have
feel like
never
people
seen
should
a
not be
chat
supporting.
for that one chick that Kate's daughter. I've never seen her chat look like,
Kate.
this your chat. Like, dude, I feel like the chat here is at least honest to a degree. Few
they're
trolls
gross.
anyway.
Yeah.
But no one
it's
over there
mainly
ever
trolls
says
over
that
there.
same shit. It is the most hypocritical I have ever seen a
it's
community.
wild.
And it's even the same people. The same people will be saying different shit in different chats. And
Yes,
I don't know.
two-faced. They think
It's just one persistent troll. That's all it is. I mean, it's a couple persistent trolls.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
it is. They're
But
bored.
that's a good point, Michael. I mean, I'm live. She came up and she's live.
right. She's like, I can't go talk to her because she's live. Like,
And
where do you think you are? Did she think that she was just having a phone call with you? I didn't understand.
Hold on. She said that?
Yeah.
Kimmy K?
Yeah.
She said, "How can I talk to her? She's live."
While on Hussy's live.
Did she let people on panel? Hold on, y'all just
yeah,
saying
she
to me
would
she
love
let
people on
Greg and them
panel.
up on panel.
Well, my
Yeah.
thing
So
is,
she-
and the thing that bothers me is just after finding all of this out, the fact that she would still support her in any way. I mean, I know I'm not telling Hussy what to do, and he's not going to tell her what to do. She can, go where she wants. But I just think, I don't see how anybody knowing this stuff that she does and she's admitted to can support her. I just don't understand it.
So
This is why you can't be friends with people that are enemies. You can't be friends with enemies.
All right, so
you
this
have to.
Kimmy
It's the
has told.
truth.
So Kimmy has said, I do not support any of the things that Hecate says about you. I told her I will not participate in the chat anytime you're talking about Hussy. I do like to go in the chat when she's talking about No Madness or Kaya or anything like that. But when she talks about you, I don't like it. I don't participate. And she knows that. I've said that to her. That she has said.
It's like
They go
saying
on
I
panels.
don't go and hang out with these people when they're doing illegal shit, doing drugs, but I'll hang out with them when they're not doing those things. Even though I do know
Right.
they do this fuck shit, I just won't hang out with them when they do that. Willful ignorance is not an excuse. And the fence riding is gotten to this degree of, and
And I
honestly,
felt
when
like
I
she
was
was
hearing the
really
way that
mad
you were,
at me.
like, I don't know what was going on. She definitely sounded angry. I
Yeah.
get that she was saying she wasn't, but when the way that you were talking to her, I could really feel how you and Jeans can be kindred spirits, because the way that you were give people second chances and be okay with like a lot, you have a lot of forgiveness that I just
Yeah.
I
I
can't
do.
muster in myself.
Yeah, me and Hussy are a
You know,
lot alike.
because I do shit too, Michael. I'm not
That's
innocent.
true.
I don't go IRL, but I have a potty mouth when I get mad. And I didn't know how to deal with it in the beginning because I didn't know trolls exist and tried to, get a
Get you to
reaction.
do that.
And I
Yeah.
give them a reaction, boy.
Mm-mm.
And, I've said things. I apologize. I hope for people to forgive me. I don't get forgiveness. Most of the time, I don't. I forgive. And I forgive
Yeah.
AJ. But she proved to be the same piece of shit. But yeah, I do forgive. And Carrie does too.
I, I,
Yeah.
I agree with Michael, and it hurts me to say this. That forgiveness goes but so far. It definitely has to, because yes, you can say some wild things, but you apologize for it, you move on. She continuously say the same exact thing about you without any type of care or
No.
apology, knowing that the damage it could do to you.
Yep.
So my forgiveness goes but so far when it comes to things like that.
Yeah.
That's what I have to
That's
say
true.
about that.
That's true.
Yeah, so I'm entitled to ask for an apology when I always give it.
Of
You know what
course.
I'm saying? So why
But
can't I ask for it?
well, of course you can't. Like the thing though, I want like the apology is great, but you have to change your actions for it to mean anything.
That's
And I
true.
feel like what happens is these people just throw around, "I'm sorry, I love you, you're great," like all these words, but then their
No
actions don't
action.
match that shit. Like their actions are the opposite. And so I mean, that's what I look for, because it has become a completely surface level transaction at that point. Like if you're just gonna say the words, but then go do the same thing, like then what? Then what did you say it
Right.
for?
Right.
Like
You're
then
just
you're
blowing
just
smoke
wanting
up
it for
my
the
ass.
short term. Yeah, you're just wanting me to like I don't know, let you back in or into
You're
the
playing me.
community, right? Like you think I'm an idiot, and that honestly, that's what it shows is they think that little of
You're
you
dumb.
that they
Yep.
would even say I'm sorry, expect you to believe it, and then still do it. They're not only saying I
Knowing that
wasn't
they're
really
not.
sorry, but I think you're an idiot.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's
Well, I accepted AJ's apology once. I will not be her friend. No, she ain't gonna fool me. First time, yes. Second time, no.
Yeah.
I think the difference is actionable things. Hussy, this woman that called you a predator on AJ panel. And you know how many people be in there that don't like you. Hell, she just finished trying to say in her stream that Carrie, you just explained to me that her husband right here was abusing her somehow by just tickling her. You see these actionable things. This is not just talking garbage or going just just saying some crazy things that make people laugh. This is actually things that if people know who this guy in real life is, they might go, hold on, was you really abusing your wife? Or they might say to Carrie, you maybe go to a center and try to get him locked up or something. So I feel like I feel like it gets to a certain degree that you gotta let it go. You gotta stop giving grace. You gotta stop with the forgiveness and just either distance yourself and cut it off, or I'm not going to respect you mode, because that is crazy. Saying that her husband on panel is abusing her for tickling her because she was laughing and saying no. Tell me how that is any way to give a person forgiveness for. Please, somebody on this panel explain that to me.
Oh, well, and that's not even the worst. I mean, the stuff they're saying about my son and fetal alcohol syndrome and stuff shit like that, it's like, yeah, no, fuck you.
Meanwhile, she raised her kid while she was on coke.
Meanwhile, she was in backstage in here and was like, ranting and raving, obviously at Hussey. And one of the things was that she said was, she was talking about something and said, "I swear on my kid's life."
She's backstage.
Who swears on their kid's life? Like, was wild to me that she said that, because I would like, oh my god, no, I would never say something like that. Like, say anything, God forbid, anything ever happened to my.
Let me ask you a question, Hecate. You always question everybody's friendship. GP and AJ are having phone sex and FaceTiming, and she's in this
Lord.
room wearing her onesie, and GP is jerking off. And you say, me and Carrie, it's all transactional. Jessica says that I'm splitting the money with her. But why can't we talk about your relationship with AJ?
Yep.
Dude, in the backstage chat, Astria misspelled Carrie and cunt in a three-word sentence.
She's typing. Because she's like furiously. Yeah.
Frantic.
Oh, she's high as I can tell by her voice.
Said, Michael, you don't pay child support. LMAO, dude. My youngest son is 19. Second to, and who lives with us. My second youngest is in his 20s, and my oldest has been an adult for over a decade. I haven't paid child support.
Why say that?
I haven't paid child support since you saw your kids, bitch. So fuck off.
What I got to do with you talking online, though? What I got to do with anything you're talking about?
She literally looked up my record and was going over not just my arrest record, but she was talking about speeding tickets I got in like 2008.
Dude,
let's talk about her arrest record. You want to talk about arrest records? Let's talk about fraud, that robbery. Yeah, your arrest record.
Really? A robbery?
Yeah, absolutely.
And she was trying to make a big deal to me about that I had battery.
And she coming at y'all
25 years ago.
Come on.
But I honestly,
you want to talk about shit, we can pull that up. Like, stop talking about people, kids, bro. Nobody's sitting here. I'm not saying anything about your child, which you already talk about my kids. I'm not saying that you was high since 2002. That makes you an abusive mother towards your child. Yep. Anybody that use cocaine when your child is when you taking care of a child, that is abuse.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. So I'm not sitting here.
Me of being a crackhead, and I'm like, honey, you're the one that's doing. Do you think is in cocaine? I mean, like, you are doing crack too, lady. I mean, if you're gonna accuse people of stuff like that, like, you better. I mean, you literally do cocaine. So how are you trying?
Carrie? She's mad because all this that happening with CPS and stuff happened to her coked out head ass back in the day when she would take care of her child. So she's mad at everybody else because she was a shitty mother. She was a drug addict. It's projection. She's mad. Yeah, you mad. Stay backstage and be mad because the truth is, stop talking about people, kids.
And they also were like making fun of me for the fact that I homeschooled. Like, what? That's something to be ashamed of, apparently, that you homeschool your kid.
But if you didn't do that, if you went to school and you worked, then it would be that you didn't, you weren't around your kid. I mean, whatever you did is going to be wrong, period.
What's funny, too, is that they're trying to, like, buddy up to AJ and everything. Well, then they're making fun of me for homeschooling when AJ homeschools her daughter. So,
right, but also, like, they made the biggest fucking deal about the slip of the tongue, as bad as it might have been. And then the dude says it in her chat, and like no one even batted a fucking eye.
Nope.
Like you can't tell me that you actually give a shit.
He says it all. He's like, I say that word all the time.
But then also had Anja up. He says she calls her black friends out, and they love it. Like, dude.
Yeah,
I have zero respect for any of these people, and honestly, I really feel like at a certain point, especially the stuff like about my kid. I mean, dude. I mean, honestly, my kids are very grown. I'm haven't paid child support in a while, but I feel like they say these things so that we will then explain it, like I just did. Like they want to make the accusation, get the explanation, exploit the explanation, and call it a lie. Like it is
People won't believe
almost,
it. Yeah.
it is almost a like they have this. It's set out like it is.
Oh, it
Just
is.
fucking Tinker Toys, just like setting them up.
It's
And
the game.
another thing that they do, and I feel like they're almost tactical about it. They will make an accusation as outlandish as it is so that you will come on and set the record straight. Now they have the real information. Like they know that what they're saying is bullshit. But if you come on and you set the record straight, now they have the real information that they can go and try to seek more out about that actual information to then exploit that. Like
And
because
no
we don't
matter
talk
what
about
you
our shit,
prove,
if like the one that so we don't talk about our sex life, stuff like that very much. So then they talk about it. They say, "Oh, y'all are having sex." So then we'll come on, we'll set the record straight, and then they'll say, "Oh my God, they said this." I mean, it is very predictable, but it is. I mean, it's fucking crazy. Like this is fucking crazy shit.
This is the community that I wanted to get away from, Michael. That's why when I found Carrie, I was like, "This is great. I get to leave."
oh
this
no! And then I
because-
started doing
because
Girl World.
this is disgusting. This is
It
what
is.
it's the creators are constantly going back and forth with each other, unlike in Shanny's thing.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad. I mean,
No,
people
it's
did
not.
people did come at me, but for the most part, it wasn't
You have both
people
communities.
not going on panel and arguing all the time, and like that really didn't happen.
And it
People
sucks
kind of kept
for
to
you
themselves.
because now you got the Shanny people coming after you, like,
Yeah.
oh, and now you got these people.
Yeah. I just can't figure out, like, I never knew I was so, like, polarizing or whatever, in the sense that, like, so many people just really hate me. Like, really, really hate me. I'm like, why? I don't get it, but they do. They feel very passionately about it, apparently. So, I mean, I've got plenty of support too, but yeah, there's a lot of hate, and the people that do the hating tend to be like, these really like crazy, delusional, obsessive, like stalking type people. It's really weird.
I
The
think
Shannyverse is different. I was in the Shannyverse. The Shannyverse is different. They have their groups of people that cover
Yeah.
it's like 5 or probably a little more than 5 people that cover Shanny, and they all in one big group. Well, they're not like one big group, like they just like all together, but they're like friends or associates with each other. So if you
Yeah.
come at one, it trickles down to the whole entire 20 or
Yeah.
40 people. Then you start having people that you didn't even know exist start talking about you. So the
Yep.
Shannyverse is
That's
crazy.
what
But the
happened to
truth is,
me as soon as I came into it.
yeah,
That's how they
it's
felt.
crazy.
It's a cesspool of its own. Don't get me wrong.
It is. It's got its own things, but there's just, it's just a different one. There's more people in Girl World stuff too, so it's maybe a little bit more intense because it's just like a higher volume of people.
and I think because I'm very different than the rest of them, Carrie's very different. I think that makes us a target.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, and we don't try to like.
And we
Just
don't
like with the
troll.
Shanny stuff, but like we don't ask for permission either from these people. Like with the Shanny stuff, I feel like when I came into this, if I would have came into it like really hardcore kissing their ass, and like the people that it ended up kind of coming for me, maybe it would have went differently. But it's like they feel like because they were there first and they've been doing it, that I owe them something to be able to come on and start talking about this stuff too. It's just it's the gatekeeping crap is what they do.
Look,
Basically.
count the apologies that were given recently. It's all me and Carrie.
Right. I've given quite a few recently.
I apologized to Woti. He didn't accept it. I apologized to Hecate. I didn't get an apology back. Carrie has apologized for using the N-word. What else have you apologized for?
Oh, well, I apologized for the interview.
Oh,
and
you
all that. I
apologized.
apologized for playing that video that one time that they claim I stole and all of that.
Where are apologies? And you just keep
Hussy. It might be time to start kicking people from the back because they saying some damn things about Michael. That's it's not cool.
I have to go look.
In the private chat, they saying some crazy stuff. Yeah,
How do we
kick
know
the
about me?
payment dude. Yeah, they're saying that you stole. Well, I'm not gonna repeat it.
Well, you
Let's
want to
just.
take a snapshot or anything, Michael?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
the stolen valor lies. I've heard this a
Yeah.
million
I
times.
know,
Ashia,
but
this is really
but
good.
let's
Oh
not
my god.
Your
let's
ass.
not
It's
let's
we've
not
we've
get into
proven
that.
Find
it
it all, dumb
anyway.
bitch, because dude.
It
Oh
No,
doesn't
you know what?
matter.
I'm gonna take
This
snapshots.
That
is
is a
what they're
thirsty
doing. They're
fucking
trying to
whore
trigger
right
you.
there.
They're trying to trigger you to go
Yeah,
off
that's
to
what they want.
yeah.
Yeah.
So as I said, Hussey, it's time to kick them since you're friends with Carrie and Michael.
Well, I think
You know
Hussey
what?
wants to wrap up anyway because
Yeah,
do you,
Ashia,
Hussey?
let me ban her, and this is gonna be really good when I sue your ass and you're on backstage harassing my
Oh
people
shit.
and threatening I'm gonna find you. What are you gonna do?
You know what?
Find them?
You know what? I got some money, and I definitely would join that with you, Hussey. I would join that with you just to show
Yep.
the pedo, whatever.
Well, I got a
We
screenshot
do it
of it,
together.
honey.
I'm dead ass serious because I got the little clip of her saying that about me on AJ stream. I definitely would join you on that. If you want to call me a pedo or pedophile, then all right, cool. You got to prove that in Canada. That's what I am. She needs to prove that. Since I got the clip of her saying that, she needs to prove that now.
And you know that I can
will.
add you. You know that I can
Yeah, no,
add
yeah,
like-
absolutely. Add me. You already know my name. I give you my last name. Add me. I definitely will, and I'll put a little bread to that just because I want her to prove to a judge the clip of her calling me a pedo to the judge. Now I'm serious. Since you want to talk about people family and go at people family and stuff like that, let's go to Canada and let's see what the Canadian judge said about her calling me a pedo. Let's see what that is.
Yep, for sure. For sure.
She's wild.
She's crazy.
Wild.
She's
Dude, she's fucking
there was
nuts.
like 100 and something private comments in the private chat. That's crazy. Dude, why are you harassing me? I never do this to you.
Damn. And now Cam's calling.
Dude, I'll tell you what, fucking Cam
GP
surprised
a
the
slur.
shit out of me. I've seen that name like in chats and stuff like that. That dude's fucking nuts too.
I'm not letting him back up.
No,
I'll let it
no,
go.
I wouldn't.
No, we've been on for 3.5 hours.
You see what I said back?
What
Hey,
happened?
people like Cam is irrelevant. He's up. You see what he doing? See, he's calling us, me and Michael bitches, but you in the backstage saying that stuff. Like, why? Like, I wouldn't be in the backstage.
He didn't just
saying
call
anything.
y'all. He didn't just call
Yeah,
y'all.
did you
He
see-
called Michael the F slur.
Right.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be in the backstage saying that. What
Right.
what
Super
significance
tough.
is that?
Wait, let me ask you something, Kenyon. Why don't you go on Hecate's panel like you came on my panel? Will she let you up there? Go up
That's
there. I knew
hilarious.
you were no damn good. Now you're saying wife beater, wife beater. That's right. Kick your ass out.
Oh man.
Wait,
No, I enjoy that because he in the backstage reading him.
He is. That's
I
why I
love
banned
it.
him. I banned him. And I banned him.
I love that shit.
they're saying I'm a wife beater because I tickled you, James?
No,
Is
they're
that what they're
talking.
saying?
Well, yeah, they did say that earlier.
Is that
But
serious?
but
Who did
that's
they
what they're
call
trying to
wife
say.
beater, Michael or GP?
I think
No,
he's calling
it's-
GP, but Azria called Michael one earlier, so I was saying about that. But no, I think Cam is talking about GP.
Because I hold you
No,
down.
I'm not a white beater. He's talking about a guy that
A woman
he had
abusing.
he abused his woman, and at first when me and him was cool, I talked to him and his woman and him said something totally complete different. Of course, he was my boy, so I'm taking him for the benefit of the doubt. Then the next time it happened again, and I went at him. When it happened again, I went at him guns blazing. And I already had I have like 2 or 3 streams of me calling them out about it too. But they still gonna jump on me because of that, because I'm GP, which I laugh at that. I
But
laugh
what else
at that
can you do?
wholeheartedly. I don't know. It doesn't
What do
matter.
they expect you to have done? Like, what is their ideal situation? You just say, all right, fuck you. I can't be friends with you because they say you're this. Like, who does that?
No, it was actually like, okay, I'm making it very short. It was like a news article that came out about the guy. The guy at first, the guy was saying something about it. Somebody found out the information and pretty much put it out there. Now, when the information got out there, I asked him behind the scenes about it, and him and his lady had a whole different Like they say something totally different about it. You get what I mean?
Right.
So I pretty much took it as what it was worth. Like, okay, if this situation happened, I can see how it happened because I'm a realist. I can see how it happened. I defended him and I apologize for defending him at that point. But then it happened again. And when it happened again, I totally went at him. I made streams about him. I told him, like, yo, I can't deal with you. We can't be friends because I'm not gonna be friends with somebody that's being on a lady. That's not cool. So
No.
that's pretty much so, but as I'm GP, anything I do, if it's not perfect, I'm gonna be labeled that for the rest of my YouTube,
Damn.
rest of my YouTube days. So it is what it is. That's why I laugh at it now.
They just have a lot of high standards for everybody else but themselves.
Yeah,
get-
it's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, but
GP, thank you.
I definitely gotta get off.
AJ,
Yeah.
how
Yeah,
is
we're gonna
she
go
doing on
too.
her time off? Is she having a good time taking a break?
I really haven't talked to AJ.
How was
I really
Monica?
haven't talked to, I think AJ might be a little mad at me because I come on your panel a little bit more than I come on hers now. I just don't want to go back and forth with people all the time. I'm not.
Yeah.
But let's make it very clear. Have I ever said anything about your friendship with her? It
No.
doesn't bother me at all. This is the
No.
thing about me.
No.
I'm not like that. But people seem to always have problems with my relationship. Like, AJ, why do you care if he's coming up on panel or not? Well, he's not supposed to anymore because I don't want to have anything to do with you. Like, fuck
I don't
off.
know. I just say I think she may be a little mad at me. I don't know if she's mad at me. I think she may be, but I'll probably talk to her probably tomorrow and see what's going on. I may want to call her tonight because after tomorrow she's going to be highly upset.
Well,
So
you know
I
what?
may call later on. Huh?
She knows the address.
Yeah.
This is the drama community. Like, whatever. Carrie, check your.
Right, but I'm gonna go ahead and go. And nice.
GP,
It's
thank
good
you
to
so
have
Okay,
you on
much.
panel with y'all.
And if
I'll
you
go.
Nice
want to
talking
come
to you.
if you want to come up tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Raven, you're welcome.
Okay. I don't like Raven, but all right. Thank you.
All right. Have a great night. Carrie, check your text message because Jessica Meska is talking shit about Michael, and I just sent you. Someone sent me a.
Oh yeah, that they've been saying that.
Okay.
Yeah, that ain't nothing new.
All right, hon. Thank you so much for coming, Michael. Thank you. You're always welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Carrie, what's your schedule tonight?
I don't know. I might stream, I might not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
All right, can you put your link in the chat?
Yes, I can. But thank you for letting me come up and
You're always welcome to
speak
come
my
up.
side of all of this stuff too, because
Right, exactly.
I really do. I try to be fair and I'm about the truth and showing proof and all of that. So you know that about me, and that's all I'm gonna keep doing. And some people aren't gonna like it. That's okay. They don't have to. Just don't lie. That's all, and you won't have a problem. But anyway,
All right, love you, Carrie. Michael, thank
love
you.
Hussy.
you.
Take care, you guys.
Yes,
You
sir.
too. Bye.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Go sub up to Carrie, Bored Housewife. She may or may not stream tonight, but she's usually streaming. Hit the notification bell because she comes on different times all the time.